Live. Y'all see what's going on. Monday night, all over the place podcast. Who else with us tonight? Oh, somebody already won. Younger baby.
There's some good games coming on tonight. Had a good argument in the barber shop again today. Old Frank with that bullshit, talking that AD shit.
Loving me.
Giannis better than AD.
Giannis might be better than AD. Tonight's broadcast is Moet Rose. There you go, right there. Just in case y'all think we out here playing. Oh, Monica with us tonight. Hey, Monica.
Come on.
All we ask y'all to do is share the show.
Shout out to my man, Lil K. Just cut him today. Still they went all the way to Florida. They got business over the boat. They had a voting process for the number one running back in the country.
So was it him or wasn't him?
I'm 100% sure.
My man Bernard, let me call Bernard. I'll let him explain to you exactly.
Big
what
Big Mess.
Hey, Big Mess, you early, boy. You on that early train.
Early with us.
Big Mess on that early
Man,
train.
we thank y'all for coming out. Y'all know what time it is. It's Monday night, 7:30. So y'all know good. Chill with us.
Come on, man. We already behind bullshit. We get that shit. Bullshit. God, man. Smoking cigar. Poker chips coming out of his pocket, coming in the fucking that damn bill and that bullshit.
Man, we gonna get to it. We'll get to it right now, y'all. It is 7:36. Where that? Yeah, one more minute to come. Make sure y'all share the show. Come on, y'all.
We got 10 in. Got 10 in already?
Yeah, all right. We just started.
Appreciate y'all. Tomorrow, don't forget, tomorrow night. Change the dates again. We don't change the dates.
Let them know.
Tomorrow night, we'll be back at 8110 Fenton Street. Food, alcohol. I ain't going to sell it to y'all no more. I can't sell y'all that good dope y'all want to blow. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get y'all testers.
Man, great.
You know what I'm saying? I'm passing some testers out, man. We had some chickens fall off the bone last week. Hey, Mooney, how you feel, big homie?
We got chicken.
Mooney, you better get up there, man. Take some of the place home for lunch. You sell some of them goes back at DPW.
That's John Cragen right there, though. Down on the floor.
See, that's that old freaky shit. Down on the floor. Down on the floor. That's like a high as a mother time to get on the floor.
That's what my man Derek do, like this.
Man, that's nice. See, I like that little.
Yeah. They in the pocket.
That's a pocket.
On the floor.
Oh, he brought the organ in. But you gotta realize what they're doing. See, I'm an instrument guy. This is what we talking about. One more time.
Lady Kelly, you with us tonight. Hopefully you with us for 2 hours, because we about to be 2 hours. We got a lot to talk about tonight. Give me my phone.
Oh, Frank at the game?
Frank at the game? All right, man. Let's get it going.
Oh, that's Jaws. I'll do somebody. This chicken too good.
Still strong cause I push. Moved on when I push. Hard times gotta push.
Jefferson Street, see it.
Back straight.
See it, Tom?
Hey, said Jefferson Street, check it in.
Head up, push. 10 toes, push. Big things stay big things when the small things get pushed. And the small things stay small things when the big things just push. Chest up, push. Back straight, push. Head up, push. 10 toes, push. All praise to the underdog. Damn right, yeah, the underdog. Same one that was down with you. Came up, now you want the fall. Fake love, I don't want it all. game shot, I just won the ball. No convo for broke niggas. Grab the phone when the money call. I do this shit by myself. I don't got no help, so I gotta push.
Hey.
Keep it from not working out, put food in my mouth, bitch. I gotta push. Lucky that I'm not a crook.
Hey.
Judging the way that you
My
look.
part right here.
I see the hate in your eyes. You easy to read like a book. Fucked them up when I came in. They ain't think I had arrangements or could cover that plane tick. So we can get to
my
the
God.
same shit.
Cuz my man is with us
Dante
tonight.
Settles,
Hold
all
on,
right. Man, listen.
Man, he is with us.
Dante,
Man,
I heard you got
the world.
Heard he got that You know, I know how to chant a little bit, Dante.
He with us.
Man,
we got to get you on the show, man.
Yeah,
are you back in the States?
Yeah, we could get him on the show to explain some.
Let us know if you back in the States.
Some of the spirituality in yoga.
Oh, for sure.
Because he's teaching the yoga class up there.
He is teaching a lot of yoga.
I heard they said they got motherfuckers with no shirts on, little drawers on.
Shut the show out, y'all.
Shut the show out, man. But
all over the
big
place
shout out to
podcast we
Dante
here.
Settles, man.
Yes, indeed.
A long time civilian from Riggs Park.
Oh my
Been
God.
involved in all kinds of activities.
Wrong way.
From the director's part, from all the way to the athletic department.
Oh yeah, that was the running back. I was a quarterback.
Right. One time, you know, I used to be locked up, right?
Uh-huh.
And I used to get on them Southeast motherfuckers, right? You know, they always talking about somebody from Southeast could have made the pros, right? See, I said, shit, my homie lost out his spot to Durham's pros. And shit. You know, they was like, oh yeah, yo. I said, yeah, Dante Settles Slim. He was supposed to make it.
That's a real life story.
I said, man, between him and Sproles, they just took Sproles over Shorty. They say he was up against him. He must have been a bad joke.
He was a bad dude.
And see, you got to have somebody for them stories, man.
Because he wasn't scared.
Yeah,
I think Dante's probably like 5'7", 5'8".
Dante was.
He ain't scared of nothing.
You know what? Back then, a lot of times, you know, everything, they still were judging leagues by sizes and all that. They didn't actually adopt the whole skill set of athlete until one athlete started doing different things that they never seen before.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Because actually one time a short guy couldn't play quarterback.
You're right.
See, they had a stereotype.
But now we got big head Shorty.
Right, but they built the game. They designed a game for the players to look a certain type of way.
6'3", 6'4".
Right, so they could see over the line. You know, all they used to say, well, he can't see over the line or he can't do this. But things evolve. You got dudes that move around. They don't need to see the line because they roll to the right.
Exactly.
The whole field they can see.
Yep.
You know, that's a little taster. That's just a taster.
Hey, we're going to get him on the show.
Yeah, we got to get him on the show, man, because a lot of
I hope he's back in the States. He laughing, but I hope he's
a lot of people need to learn about yoga, because I'm gonna tell you who got a good book about yoga. Russell Sims. He's a long time. I don't know what they call it for somebody who's kind of like been in for yoga for years. Maybe he can explain it. But
hey, KK.
Hey, KK, how you doing?
KK out there shooting them guns.
Oh, KK, kill him, motherfucker.
KK out there shooting them
you turning the KK out there. Right. Well, you're a damn mass murderer out there, motherfucker. You got to bring the joke back. Yeah, I'll get you, motherfucker. Catch you on my balcony if I want to. I'm going to bust you.
Hey,
Don, how you doing?
Oh my God, KK out there shooting them guns for real. I seen it. I was like, she got headshots and everything.
I'm gonna tell you something. One thing I want to say
out there, wild.
Women who are moving around are predominantly sometimes by themselves in certain areas.
Fix my mind.
They be nervous. I think it's good for a woman to own a gun.
Okay,
right?
Why you say that?
Because I think a gun might could save their life in certain situations. Where somebody just run up on them. Because the average dude to run up on a girl, he don't think she's strapped. Now, if you come up on a dude, you might.
What's up, Grizz?
You might, hey, Grizz, you might look at him and say, Jonah, are you looking for where he bulging at up? But a woman, just her pocketbook, you might not think she's strapped.
True.
You see what I'm saying? So if you pull up on a woman, the average dude think he got it, but when she pull that Jonah out, she got the ups on. She got the ups
Jay
on.
went. Oh, did Jay go with you or
Jay did too?
No, she said Jay was with the idea.
Oh, what Jay's?
Jay, that's his son, Lil Jay.
Oh, right, Lil Short. When he said Jay, the way she spelled
Jay ran track at Coolidge Northern.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Jay ran track.
Oh, he fast?
Yeah, he fast.
Well, let me say something about track, because I got a young client of mine, and I really admire this young cat. I'm going to tell y'all something. When you get old, you got to have some young kids that you admire at that age. I'm talking about 13 and 12 years old.
True.
And you just love the way they conduct themselves. You know, it's like you admire them like they're older than you, but in their age bracket. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
I understand. You see a 12-year-old guy, you got some interaction with, you're like, man, I like the way Shawty conduct himself. If I was 12, I want to act like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a reverse role model situation.
Jay went. Was Jay shooting too?
Yeah. A reverse Fuck you in that car.
They told him down.
Man, y'all some subgrouping motherfuckers. Man, in case y'all don't know, I ain't gonna throw the cover off him. I'm snatch the cover off Grizz and daughter. I ain't gonna
share the show now if y'all can share it. If not, we all good. We ain't tripping. But it's all over the place. Pouring up. Let me get my cup.
I'm trying to go. You for bullshitting around. We got 10 bottles. We ain't Michael Belly in them. We ain't only faking. We got 1 bottle. We squeezing like a motherfucker.
See, he off tomorrow, y'all. So I got to put my finger in.
No, just hold it in there.
Okay.
There it is. It went down.
All right. So, look, all of the Pace podcast, we had a great time Thursday. We got to talk about Thursday.
Well,
your family showed up, and
it was a
great event.
We had a host of guests, which we
yes,
didn't.
Indeed.
See, when you do stuff and you do it from the heart, and you don't be focused on the numbers all the time. Now, don't get me wrong. We always are concerned about who's supporting us and who we support because, it's a correlation of things. You got to support people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Man, just like we support people. Whenever they throwing something, man.
What's up, Reds?
What's up, Raymond Cheeks? We glad that you're on here because you're another point of reference.
Indeed.
Because he's another young guy that been all around
he's younger than me.
Yeah, and he's been all around the world.
How old are you, Reds? You got to be like 35. I think you about 34,
man, he's
35.
35 years old. And
probably like 34.
He's 35 years old. And he done been to more places in the world than me.
Oh, than me too.
Sleepy need my cut on 15th birthday. Okay, 15-7. I'm out DR on the side.
Hey, look, I got my hair cut earlier. So, hey, I'm good to go. He said he's 37 or 38 in June. Well, he said he's 37. He turns 38 in June.
Oh, man, listen, man.
I knew you was younger than me, Raymond Cheek, so
listen,
we good.
Raymond, you be 38 in June.
He done seen a lot of the world.
And listen, I'll be 58 next month. And, every year, everybody, that's why people, when they go on Facebook and stuff, they always put their year. Yeah. Oh, God, bless me for it.
Oh, God.
Motherfucker got their, man, y'all some William Tell ass motherfucker. Oh, God, bless me with no year around the sun and the moon turns.
Calm down a little bit.
The moon turns and the stars flicker. And I've been around one more time. And, man, you motherfuckers cold-blooded devils, man. Talking all that old shit, man. That psychotic bullshit. Listen, man. It's every day that you wake up is a blessing from God.
Indeed.
Because it's 24 hours in one day.
24, that's all you got.
So that's really the only calendar and clock
that you should have.
It's only 24 hours.
But this is what I say. You always got a choice.
All the other dates are just multiplied 24 hours.
Yeah. I tell you what.
I'm really 400.
Every time that you wake up in the morning, you got a choice. You can go left, you can go right. That's just how it works.
Deon playing quarterback on 75 pounds. Yeah. Listen, man.
Ray's, you got to chill out.
Yeah, Deon played. Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah, they're coming in. Messages
coming in. Listen, getting a lot of coins out here, too.
Lord,
you getting coins?
Huh?
That's what Greg said. You getting a lot of coins.
I had to put the hood set down. Man, this motherfucker Greg's burnt out, man. Man, this man is crazy, man. Ain't going. One thing about me, man, Slink been my mentor. Man, I appreciate that. One of the reasons why I always try to do right because I know younger people watching. You gotta be honest. Some people watching. It's some.
You'll never know who's.
It's some kids that's at that school that you work and they see you come through. You got your computer cores and all the shit hanging out.
They don't know. I really.
No, I'm saying when you walk through, they probably who is that? What the fuck is? Who the hell is it?
No, that's Torrey. He in the studio. He already ready. Torrey ready.
Man, you can tell when a nigga want to chip. He nigga want to chip. That nigga tripping about that chip.
He's 13 minutes early. Man, hey, Torrey, just stay right there. We know you in the background.
Man, Slim.
Hey, look.
But that's how
8 o'clock, you with us. No, man, we can't hear you. He's so you can talk and all that. You geek out.
We got you now. You can do it, but listen, right. We can't hear you. You got to just listen. But listen. Our guest tonight, we're gonna give him a little.
Yes, indeed.
We got the.
Yes, indeed. Yeah. We got Torrey Burns. Played football with me, Mike Freeman, and he's really
like you used to hit me. Let him tell it.
Right, you're right.
No. This I think we tell him as a guest. Well, we bringing him on as a guy who grew up in our neighborhood. We was very proud of. That is now a head coach.
Yeah.
First time head coach.
Middle school head coach.
Middle school head coach for JV.
And won a championship in his first year.
First year. Listen, in Black History Month. Don't y'all, listen, anything that y'all do this month that y'all feel that you need honor or you think people honor you, that's Black history.
Yep.
See, because it's gone, because what was is gone. You know what I'm saying? Like yesterday gone.
Yeah.
So yesterday was history.
It's history.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, a lot of y'all went to church. A lot of y'all mother that's history. You know what I mean? A lot of y'all mother went nowhere near church.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
We got a great guest tonight.
Prayers up.
You ready to go already?
Let's do 5. We ain't been on no prayers up.
He ready to go. He ready to go tonight, y'all. So I'm going to let him go. There you go. No, because we were supposed to do live check-in. That's what we were supposed to do.
Live check-in, go where you at? Live check-in. Okay. I like
where you at?
My man said he from Chillum.
Okay. So let's go. Live check-in, y'all. Where are y'all watching us from?
Yeah.
Send them in right now. We don't care where you coming from.
Live check-in.
Live check-in. That's number one right now.
You could be in U Street. You could be on U Street or Dope House. I don't care where you are. We don't care where y'all
are. Crazy.
That's what live
Who's
check-in
watching us at a Dope House and on U Street?
That's everybody on their phone regardless of where they at. In a crack house, a motherfucker looking at his phone trying to fake like he ain't geeky. You know what I'm saying? Shit, mama. Hey, one thing about that phone, people looking at their phone.
Chris said he from Delaware.
Yeah, okay. Live checking. Where you coming from? Fellas, I seen Paul. Oh, man, listen. Man,
here we go with
they
that.
Already said, where you at, Mike? We live checking. Where you at?
It's live checking right now. That's what we doing right now.
Somebody been working with Mike with his spelling, too. His spelling. Riggs Park.
Oh, Michigan Park. You in the house.
There you go. Let us know where y'all at.
So KK's from Michigan Park?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought she was from Riggs. Okay. Well, KK Karen King, because that's what Uncle used to call you in the basement.
What Raymond Cheeks say? In the house from Southeast. Okay, there you go.
Okay, all right.
In the house from Southeast. Park Kids. Okay, yeah.
All right.
Mike Belly from Riggs. Okay, Mike. All right.
Hey, Kennard. What's up, boy?
Downtown DC. Well, y'all got some slick shit y'all saying there.
Look, KK talking about she
from Riggs too.
They say you from Riggs. You from Michigan.
Hey, man, I can understand people in Riggs and Michigan.
It's all the same.
Anybody over 35, I understand they want to be from both. Because, you know,
it was all
35 under is a little different than a mother killer job.
Yeah, they get a little crazy.
We don't know what the mother will shoot me.
Yo.
Catch you bullshitting at the 7-Eleven. So,
G-Bird, Greg, what's happening?
What y'all gonna do with Jimmy Garoppolo? We get
they
back
gonna send to the Steelers. Hey, Greg, can y'all please them?
I'm checking where where that damn Hassan at. That's where you need to find. That's where you need to find out where Hassan at. Oh yeah, Greg. Question 2. Do you think it's gonna be? No, it's not.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't know, Greg. Honestly,
listen. Do you think they're gonna have another Barry Farms?
No, there'll never be Barry Farms one way up. There'll never be that again.
So you think they're never gonna have Barry? Greg?
No. Binky, he said he won't.
Yeah, that's my first boss, man. Binky. Okay. Binky Strowman treated us good.
Greg said he right here.
Yeah, listen.
So he on his chest.
Yeah,
way to go, Greg.
Yeah, that's
what I'm talking about, boy.
Hey, Slim, listen. Well, that life slowed you down. I'm telling you, man. But it's good.
We have a child, man.
It's good.
I know Mariah. If she watching, which I tell you all the time, if you watching Mariah, cut it off now. Definitely cut it off in the hour at about 9 because everything will change at 9.
I'm gonna tell you something. Since we right there, when you have a child with a person, that's an experience too, right? But when you madly in love with a person and have a child, that's a little different.
Totally different.
You know what I'm saying?
You about to get into a relationship early
because when you have a child by somebody that you're in love with.
Hold on, Greg. I'm gonna sing to you right now.
When you have a child by somebody you're in love with, man, you know what you be saying?
What you say?
Spend the rest of my life with.
Straight like that.
But it all depends on where y'all at economically, where y'all at spiritually, and where y'all at emotionally. Those are 3 things that people just say.
You already trying to give them some jewels early. That's your problem. Give them to them too early.
I ain't going to give it to them that early. If you have a child by a woman that you are deeply in love with, because I did it. Had a child by a woman, man, I was in love with her.
Hey, Greg, you got like 2 minutes once I send you this link. I'm about to send it to you now. But you right, though, Slink. Are you right?
Shout out to Miss Wade off of 8th Street.
Hey.
Long time tenure
Hey,
from
Miss
Riggs
Wade.
Park. A queen, a matriarch from Riggs Park who's probably watched and took care of over 300 or 400 kids in her lifetime because she, like my mom, she was always raising kids from her kids to her grandkids to her great-grandkids. And she looked wonderful.
I'm with you.
She turned 80 years old.
Today?
No, the other day they had a celebration, right? A family celebration, right? Because the Wades already have a pretty big family.
Okay.
So they don't need to invite no motherfucker by it. Once they get all them motherfuckers there, that's enough motherfuckers to feed. So, and they're very personal family.
Yeah.
They're very tight. I've known the Wades all my life. They're very nice people.
Okay.
And rest in peace, Pop Wade, which is the daddy.
Mm-hmm.
And the oldest son, one of the oldest son, which is somebody I always looked up to, Tyrone Wade.
Okay.
You know why I always looked up to Tyrone?
So Tyrone Wade is older than Pop Wade. I'm asking.
No, they got Tyrone and Donnell. Now, I got to find out. See, I need one of my old hits. I need Ellis Harris.
Hold on. Time out.
Oh.
Pop Wade and Tyrone Wade, two totally different people.
No, Pop Wade is the daddy. But they used to call Tyrone Wade Pop Wade.
Okay, so Pop Wade was at Coppin with my dad.
That's Tyrone Wade.
That's the older one.
Yeah.
That is Lord Ty's father then.
That's exactly right.
Oh, okay. All right.
Right. Then he got another brother, Donnell. Then he got another brother, Kenny. See? Yeah, he got another brother.
I don't know nothing about
Supposedly the future of Barry Farms, we will see how affordable the redevelopment will preserve public housing and provide new affordable housing.
Ain't nobody coming in there.
Of all sizes, in addition to building new roads, a Central Park, new community facilities, and up to 40,000 square feet of retail space that serves the community. That's a lot of space for.
Read between the lines.
No, they gonna have some black people over there.
Man, you crazy.
Man, Pop Wade is Tyrone. Yeah, ain't no way question. Pop Wade is Tyrone.
Okay. Well, they went to Coppin together.
But because of Deon's age, when he hit Pop Wade, he thinks about Mr. Wade. See, It's all about your age.
Yeah.
See, your age puts you in a different bracket.
Pop Wade was like, well, Dad.
Pop Wade is your brother's age. Yeah, right. Yeah. To you.
Right.
To me, too. But Pop
Then
Wade.
when Lord Ty was the first DJ at the football games.
But Pop Wade to somebody else is Mr. Wade. You see what I'm saying? That's because we know the whole family. I know the whole family. You know, you got Kim Wade, and you got Consuela Wade, you got Michelle Wade, you got Tyrone Wade, you got Lil Ty, and you got his wife, and Donnell and Kenny.
This is what we talked about earlier because we were talking about sales.
Oh my God! See, y'all.
So listen.
If I could get sales on here,
I'm gonna get sales on. I'm gonna get sales on.
A lot of y'all.
Don't worry about it.
A lot of y'all don't know about sales, but I know. Because
don't put him out. Don't put him out.
I ain't gonna put.
Don't put him out.
I'm older than y'all.
Don't put him out. Don't put him out.
Okay.
What's up, Donnell?
Donnell Deborah, how you doing, Slim? How you doing? First time listening. What's up, E? How you doing? What you doing? You just
hold on. Let's get G Bird on real quick.
G Bird.
Greg, what's up? Oh, gas station, Greg.
Yeah, do what you do. Smoke.
Yo, what's up?
Hold on, we can't hear you.
Y'all can hear me? Can you hear me now?
Oh, we can't hear you.
You just probably got to unmute your.
You got to fix that.
Hear me now?
No.
Hold on. Talk.
Bring them back.
Yeah, we can hear you. I turn you up. My bad. He's on the thing. You good? What's up, boy?
Y'all shit tripping. Y'all having technical difficulties.
Yeah,
working great.
Look, we got Torrey on it in about 3 minutes, so you better burn.
Slim, sometimes.
Y'all got who on?
Little Torrey.
Torrey won the championship.
Torrey won the championship.
I was at the game.
Oh, you win?
Of course. Man, listen, that's their mob.
He younger than Torrey, though.
But that's their mob. It ain't about the age. It's about the circle.
Same crew.
Yeah, that's the circle. It's about the circle. They done built in there.
I hung up Parker House, too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Parker House. I played Barkley Shut Up and Jam, nigga. I played on the little tight court where we used to make whole courts out of the little tights.
Parker House with clutch and all that. Man, Parker House was like that.
This nigga done got drunk. Look at how he got the screen.
Look.
This nigga Deon got drunk. How the fuck I'm? Yeah, we go. This nigga
he cutting you off and shit.
Listen, man. I'll never be on the fuck. We gonna make some shit happen.
I know. Hey, Riggs and Michigan is two totally different things, though.
At this time,
listen.
We even dress different.
Well, listen.
Dress different.
I agree with you. Now, if you go back and do the history on Riggs and Michigan, I told y'all, if you go a little further back, Riggs and Michigan used to bind together because we had other areas that was trying to come in that little parameter.
What the fuck? I gotta ask a nigga like your age, what the fuck sparked that shit?
What?
The tension between the two.
Well, it's
dead now. Like that shit, that shit don't even exist no more for real. But
now, when it started taking a little turn around in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? Like in the 90s. Because see, you got to realize, not only did Riggs and Michigan play a part, of the school system did too, because they changed the way that they put people in school. Because see, we went to school with them. So if you go to school,
but I don't understand how they neighborhood high school was Roosevelt. That shit always mind boggled me.
Right, because they're on that side of on that side of
where you still don't make sense.
Yeah, that's where
they line it up differently.
That's where the mayor used to live at. She actually used to live on there, on by Sergeant.
It's like that shit throw me off. Like how Michigan niggas go to Roosevelt and like Southwest niggas high school was Wilson.
Right, that's because that's the only thing over there about
that
it.
That shit just and all that shit was stupid.
But they already set them up anyway. They knew the Southwest niggas gonna get kicked out because Southwest motherfuckers ended up getting sprinkled around everywhere. You know what I'm saying? They came up cool. There's a lot of dudes. Some of the best dudes out Southwest. I would say the best dudes. Some of the dudes that I knew that was pretty heavy out of Southwest. They came up there. All of them got kicked out of Wilson, and then other place they went. Some people went to Tech. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know too many. I don't know too many people from Southwest that went to Roosevelt.
Yeah,
that I don't know. I don't know.
Hey, Greg,
I
want deal Jimmy G
to Pittsburgh.
Y'all can have him.
Okay, no problem.
Y'all can have that guy. He like a motherfucker get your dick hard and you don't get to come.
There you go.
He gonna leave you with blue balls.
It's 8 o'clock, Greg. It's 8 o'clock.
Jimmy G gonna leave you with blue balls, man.
What do you want? What do you want? What do you want from him? You got to get something for him. You just gonna let him go, or release him, or you just?
Man, y'all give us a second round pick.
Okay, I just want to know his value.
I'll take a second round pick. They ain't got nothing else we want. What the fuck else got?
Well, they'll flip. Well, they probably give a pick on the defense end too with dudes.
Give us that cornerback y'all got, Micah Fitzpatrick.
Nah, hell no.
Let us give Micah up off y'all, bro. They gonna get Fitzpatrick cat up off y'all, man.
They gonna give y'all somebody they probably get cut. You know what I'm saying? And a draft
like a third or fourth.
Yeah, they give y'all.
They give Lovie Smith that job at Texas.
Did they do it?
Did you know that Lovie Smith was the defensive coordinator for them, or the offensive coordinator for them last year?
I didn't know that.
I didn't know.
No,
that.
he became the head coach. Like a
wow, no, I know that.
I didn't even know that was him, Deon with the beard. I said, that's Lovie Smith.
I was like, who is that?
I caught that.
That beard threw me off. That beard threw me off.
I didn't even think that was him, young. I had to like look again. I'm like, man, this nigga like the Lorax.
Right.
That nigga looking crazy on that motherfucker.
So do you? All right. So how you feel about this, Greg? Because you're a younger guy. How you feel about us not getting no black coaches when 83% of the league is black? How do you feel about that?
That just lets you go to see that the shit is owned by slave owners. No? That shit is the closest thing to slave owner.
Yeah,
you might be.
That shit might be the closest thing to like slavery. No?
Let me ask you this.
You might be right though.
Let me ask you this.
And that's sad.
Let me ask you this. You know what's so crazy now? Because of all of us are so tied up. Even you, Greg, are tied up into our lifestyle. We got to pay bills. We got to do this. You got to take care of your kids. You got 2 kids, 3 kids, whatever. Deon got to pay bills. He got to rent, mortgage, everything. This is what black men got to do. Me, I got this. I got 2 daughters. I got pay bills. Okay, now, have you ever heard of the book, The $40 Million Slave?
No, I never heard that.
Go check it out.
$40 million.
$40 million.
Who wrote it?
I can get it at Amazon or something. Amazon.
Pull it up on Amazon.
Bring Toy, and I can stay on with Toy.
No, it just ain't your.
Still a shine.
Well, you always got shine with us.
He always.
Man,
hey, look.
Yeah, you my man.
As soon as we gone with Toy, you got to come back. We got. Hey, Greg, I got to talk.
The trades going there. Y'all been seeing the trade.
No, we gotta talk to you about basketball.
We're coming back with that one. We're coming to sports. We're coming back.
Greg, stay with us once we get off.
I got you. I'm gonna stay on board. I'm gonna stay on.
All right. Let's bring it.
There go our man. Put it in the background.
How y'all doing, man?
Put it in the background, man.
Yes.
I had to set the background up, man. You
I
know,
see. I
I
see.
had to
Listen,
set that thing up, man.
listen,
We
man.
see it.
Man, you doing right, man. That's pride. That's what they call pride.
Man, we got our man Torrey Burns, head JV basketball coach.
Yeah.
We gotta talk about this,
What?
man.
But Torrey been working. Let's talk.
Proud of you, man.
Let's talk about
Thank
a
you,
little.
brothers. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
Man, I swear I'm proud of you.
most definitely proud. Let's talk about how what it took to get to this point.
Right.
How
you get here?
How did you get here?
Well, how I got here, Slim, is unbelievable, man.
Put
I
that
was
camera
fighting.
on your face. Put that camera on. We don't even gotta see the background. We want to talk to you.
I was
Okay.
fighting. I was fighting a gun charge for 3 years, and I got tired of just living that lifestyle, Slim. And then I started to try something new, and I was pointing the finger at what those coaches was doing wrong and what they should be doing.
Mhm.
And I just said, man, instead of me pointing the finger, man, why don't you try to make a difference? So one day, a site manager, she was like, man, I need you to coach the babies for me.
Mhm.
And I was like, I ain't
Pull
really
it
into
Pull it up,
coaching no
Torrey.
babies.
We can't see you. We can't see you. Pull it up. In
Y'all
camera.
can't see?
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh,
That's
okay, my bad.
I can see you.
No,
I
you-
was just like, man, I got tired of like just pointing the finger, and I just started investing everything into the same way I was out there in them streets. I put that same passion and that same energy into
Yeah.
really try and make a difference in some youngers' lives, man. And
There we go.
it just like it started to just take over my whole lifestyle. Like I was hungry to coach, you know. So I was hungry to work with the youth, you know what I'm saying? Like I just started
Mhm.
surrounding like all my type of jobs and everything. It was just around youth development. And then
Yeah.
one day I got an opportunity to coach at McKinley Tech Middle School.
Mm-hmm.
And my first 2 years, man, I ain't lying, like it was like just totally different from rec ball. Like I was getting ran out the gym.
Mm-hmm.
And my last year, we had got beat by Dale by 30
Mm.
first game. And I mean, like they was once we ended up in the championship that year, people was making jokes like y'all better get to the game before it starts because it's gonna be over by halftime. And man, we wound up shocking the whole city, man. We beat them peoples, and it just took off from there, man. Like I
Yeah.
knew I was ready. Like I knew what it took. Like I stayed up nights studying, fixing stuff, and that's when I was like, man, you a coach. Like I'm serious. Like even with football, I'm the same way with football. But
Okay.
you know what
Yeah,
I'm
because you
saying?
coach football before you coach basketball, right?
Yeah, yep. You know what I'm saying? So
Where did you coach in football?
football, I started out. You won't believe it at Blitz.
Okay, all right.
First
I
year,
won't,
like
I won't
Blitz,
believe
Blitz
it.
was our youth rival at
Yeah.
Lamar. You know
Yeah.
Yeah,
what I'm
but you
saying?
got to go where they hire you first. You got to go where the people
Yeah,
are
I started
He
out
got
there.
his shoulder broke messing with Blitz down rigs. In
and
the
then
80s.
I went to Ward 5. When I went to Ward 5, that kind of changed my mind about like it's just bigger than volunteering. Like you gotta really be serious about what you're doing. Like them guys over there, they don't get a lot of credit because they not like internet guys. They don't really brag and boast too much. But them
Yeah.
guys over there, they kind of taught me a lot about basketball and football and like really taking it serious.
What
Shout
area
out
of
to
the city is that?
Coach Lou, and Coach
Yeah.
Kevin, man. Like them guys, they pretty much run the program, but them guys, they kind of like introduced me to competitive coaching sports. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And
So what areas?
that's why I
What
learned.
area is Blitz
I
now?
give a
What
lot of
area
my
is that?
credit to them. Like it wasn't the best coaching job. Like I didn't enjoy it 100%, but I learned a lot from them
Mhm.
guys, man. So I definitely, and I just implemented my own stuff. Like I started my own basketball program down Kennedy Rec. Um, I even started a football program down there one time. Had two teams. I was the only coach. Um, then I went up Riggs. Did a year up Riggs. We won the championship. I've been to Beacon House as a coach, football coach.
Oh yeah, Beacon.
I,
I saw you at
I
Beacon.
won two state championships at Beacon House.
I was asked to come to Watkins last year, build a team up, took them to the championship. We came up short, but so I was doing football too, the same way I was doing basketball, man. Like
Yeah.
I got
What's
a
that
couple
on your
city
phone?
titles
Hold on.
with DC Rec. I got a middle school city title, and now I got a high school JV title. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just, man, this is where I want to be at. Like I work at Friendship Collegiate, like high
Right.
school. I'm really about these youngins, man. Like just trying to do my part. Like I said, I had got tired of pointing the finger at a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Like before, my own friends, and I don't blame them. They like, nigga, you coach? Like it was a joke because like y'all know I was a knucklehead. Like
Mm.
you probably wouldn't believe this nigga Torrance out here coaching, but
Yeah.
I really put a lot of work into it, all my passion into it, and I demand my respect with it now. You know what I'm saying? I like.
Well, you put the
serious,
work.
bro.
We hear you.
Can you hear us? Can you hear
Yeah, I
us?
can hear y'all.
Okay. Well, let me say this. You put the work in. You put the work in. It ain't like you get. See, people got to understand too. The things that you accomplish in life, a lot of times, you got to understand that they ain't given to you. It's just the results from your work base. You know what I'm saying? You done laid the tracks. You started from the ground. You was coaching football. It's your, in other words, it's your time, Slim.
Yep.
And dudes got to understand that. See, a lot of people, anybody can get to the top. That's not the hardest part. The hardest part is stability. Staying, even if you're not a winner of it all, your team is still well coached.
Mhm.
They still well, they're great guys. Everybody talks about their character and all that. Like Duke. Duke don't win it every year, but they still looked at it as one of the most prestigious.
Stand-up guys.
Yeah. Even man, Duke could not win, nobody near winning.
Yeah.
But they'd be talking about, well, they go, sure, some great guys. You see the character. You see what I'm saying? So it's more than just building great reverse layup, motherfuckers. You building
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's more than it. Building a motherfucker that do a Bob Cousy hook and all that shit. It's about
Iverson cross.
yeah. You talking about oohs and ahs because that's usually the motherfucker that get 94 months for distribution because he don't quit. Because he usually a motherfucker don't quit. He don't, man, fuck y'all. I don't need y'all. You know what I'm saying? He got an El Dorado. He tripping. But for the most part, for the most part, Toy, I'm gonna say this, and I know you since you was young. You know what I'm saying? And see, sometimes y'all can't. They say, well, it's an old saying that sometimes other people see you better than you see yourself, right? Because as a person, we all be into what we into, right? But somebody else might be standing back that know us and got a direct connection to us. Say, damn, Shorty done chilled. Shorty done changed.
Yeah.
You see his attitude. Man, Deon got a good job. Man, Torrey don't be getting in no trouble no more. Man, Torrey coaching.
Yep.
What? Yeah. Man, now he won it.
Yep.
He won it all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is.
First year.
First year,
man. That like I don't like to brag and boast, but man, like the dean in my school, man, he let me know. He was like, bruh, like ain't nobody did that they first year, bruh. He was like, that was huge. Even though it's JV,
Nah,
says a lot. Say a lot about.
No, we ain't gonna
let we're not gonna let you throw salt on varsity because the rules the same.
Yep. Because they're gonna go to varsity.
Yeah.
That's where they go.
Yeah. Something got to, and they're very rare in every school. You got to do to walk on. He bad as a motherfucker. He make varsity. Yeah. But the best players usually get shipped down to JV and then go back up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because
and they gonna pull you.
They might be good, but the coach really wants spare. Saying, you know what, Shawty? It's a few things going down to JV. You really could be good, and you'll still learn. And then by the time you get to varsity, you'll be good. But I think whatever level we had a big argument about this today, Toy. We were talking about different times, and Deon can relate to this. We were talking about different times of basketball period. Like in the beginning, it was neighborhood versus neighborhood versus neighborhood. Okay, we went with the 12 and under. All of us played 12 and under.
That is correct.
Right? And the development of our game, where did we go?
13.
13, 15. See how easy it rolls over. See how easy it rolls. We
Man,
were
I remember that shit. Like,
that
I
shit,
used to
and,
watch
13, 15.
and if you was lucky not to have
14 is like, damn.
13, 15 from 12 and under, you couldn't wait, man.
Yep.
You felt it because 12 and under was the league where everybody like, man, Charlotte gonna be bad.
Yeah.
You know, that's the league everybody can kind of like say you had some talent.
Right.
Now, whether or not you grew enough to go into the 13 or your skill set translated.
True.
From 12 and under, people say Charlotte can play.
Yeah.
Right.
That was like the playground. Like,
that's where you got
like
your name.
At 12, we might have had our own little games, but we couldn't wait till we was 13, 14 to play with y'all, Slink. Like
13,
I
15.
can't wait, you know what I'm saying?
Man,
I told you in the barbershop the other day.
I would have been the same way. I was 13. I couldn't wait to play with Mike Robinson. Mike Robinson was only a couple years than me, but if you look at our bodies, he looked like he was 10 years older than me. You see what I'm saying? Because he was so big. But I'm saying, I was like, damn, I can check that motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But 13, 15, and then it went to 16, 18.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is from 12 and under to 16 and 18, that's like a 5 or 6 year stint
That is.
where the development not only of your basketball game, of your character.
You gotta see where you at.
Because now in DC public schools, we know that it ain't cool to be just all right.
Yeah.
They
And
only
see, that was when at first, I've been wanting to be in this position, right? But God knew it wasn't time. You know what I'm saying? Like, he knew I wasn't mentally ready, my character. Like, I still am a passionate guy, but I toned it down a little bit. You know, I used to be like, this man crazy over here on the side. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't.
Hold on.
But
I don't know what the
my
hold on.
character and everything, it just wasn't.
Let him call this COVID Rona. Go and call this.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
My bad. Go ahead.
Go ahead,
Man, you was
You know what I'm saying? So I fell in a good place, man. Now, like, you know what I'm saying? Just like I got a call from 2 high school, Rob Nickens, of Roosevelt, and I got a call from a dude, Shackleford, from over coach at
that's
Friendship
my
Tech.
name. Yes, indeed.
And like them dudes, they just was like, man, just keep your head on the swivel because the job opportunities gonna open up. You know what I'm saying? Like guys, like they've been watching. You know what I'm saying? They can tell.
One thing I'm gonna say about that and your coach that you had when you was little, well, me and you played together. So from all our coaches, from Sales to Toby Settles to my dad to anybody that we had grown men that loved us and told us when we was out of line, get in line. Slim. Like, man, they throw the football at our head, all that.
Yeah,
because they loved us.
I got the way I coach from them, Slim. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, it was a different type of love on some man to boy stuff.
But you know what?
And that's why you do it for them boys.
Deon, I ain't gonna cut you off. You remember that motherfucking finger that used to get pointed at us by Coach Dave? Like that joke like it's breaking while he pointing it at you.
Yeah,
you knew, man. You better get in line by one finger, Slim. Like, I ain't lying, young. Like,
it was different. It was a different time. So you knew what time it was because you had respect, and they had respect for you, but they loved you so much because they ain't never want to see you do wrong, do nothing crazy. They was gonna tell you had to do right because they knew at this time we gonna have Coach Torrey on. You see what I'm saying? We're not gonna have Torrey Burns and him acting wild. No, he's gonna be Coach Torrey.
You coach
at that point.
No,
like your father was at my father's 60th birthday party.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Slink was there too.
I was there too.
So like it's a whole. And he was like, "Oh yeah, Torrey, that's my son." I didn't know that was your father. I didn't. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But on some real stuff, like, man, we done came through a whole lot of things, and now to see you coaching, because I ain't gonna even talk about what I do. I'm gonna talk about what you do. So now you are a coach and you coaching kids, man. That's a great thing, man.
You know what else?
Thank
you. You know what thing about what you just said? The difference the difference what Torrey's up against, opposed to what y'all was up against, right? Now, your father could have threw the football at a motherfucker's head 50 miles an hour with a helmet on, right?
Yeah.
But a motherfucker wasn't gonna say nothing. You know why? Because he knew all the kids,
yeah,
all the parents, all the parents. what Coach Torrey's up against, parents that don't really know him. They kind of like, they want to trust you with their kid, but they don't want to let their kid go.
Right.
The new
It's a new day and age.
It's a totally new day and age.
You got to understand that the new parent, this is what I tell people, because I work with parents, and they come in and they want to get their son haircut, and they be trying to get their son haircut like the baby daddy and shit.
Talk to us.
I was like, look, baby, this ain't the baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? Let Shorty have his life. You know what I'm saying? Don't mix Shorty up in all that shit that you got going on with the baby. And I'm saying that to say that when the mamas, because a lot of mamas drop the kids off the toy, not daddies. Now the ones that's doing their part, we salute, but that's what you supposed to do.
Right.
What I'm talking about,
absolutely,
for the average mama that's dropping that kid off, they want to check the coach out and see if he's talking to him. Wait a minute, why are you talking to him like that? See,
Mom might be trying to holler at the coach. It's a lot of that too.
Some of them saying, them little ass pants he got on, he fat as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Some of them be like, hold up, them little ass Adidas pants on Coach Torrey.
I know the game. I know the game, Torrey.
Some of the parents young as a mother like, Coach Torrey, goddamn, he ain't bad with that pin-up shit. You know what I'm saying? But
you gotta
calm down.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Coach Torrey got a whole life going in a whole nother direction.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, a lot of the mothers, see, women are emotionally attached to the kid differently. Not better, not more.
Agreed.
But in a different way than a man is.
Yep.
Right. A man that kick his son in the ass, sure, get the fuck on. That's like, your father used to throw the football at his head.
Yep.
Don't mean he love you no less than, you okay? You all right?
Yeah.
Oh, you sure? Why are you talking to him like that? Don't talk to my son like that.
Mm-hmm.
You disrespectful. So I know you done been through all that.
Mm-hmm. You know how I kind of like, I learned through the years, like, don't make it like, it can't be unexpected. Like, they gotta know from the jump what type of coach you are, like what you stand for. Because they won't be misinterpreted when you do it. So it's like I tell them all to break, like, look, I'm a passionate coach. Like, I'm serious. I'm kind of, I look young, but I coach old school ways. You know what I'm saying? I like to have fun, but I don't play no games with them youngers because they need a man to teach them how to, you know what I'm saying, do certain things.
They want a man.
So they already aware of, and then when you first start out, like, I don't act like you new to me. I act like I've been knowing you and I've been loving you for years. You know what I'm saying? So I had to learn that because I was throwing people off. Like, man, they don't know my child. But like I learned, like, this year go around, like, I really introduced myself so they could know who I am and how I am. So it won't be like, wow, like, this dude tripping. You know what I'm saying? They know. Like, nah, he already told us how he was. Because he really cared, you know what I'm saying?
Even if they get to the highest level, which is NBA or NFL, or wherever they go, they'll never forget you.
Hey, listen, you know what's so crazy?
I hope not, man.
They'll never forget you. I can guarantee you that.
You know what's so funny? That I didn't get to that part, right, where Torrey was just delivering. I was saying, I think, in my opinion, but I don't have to give my opinion because I'm not a coach, but I'm just giving it because I understand the game of basketball and I understand parents, and a lot of it is more like than different than Deon. Just like when I deal with the women that bring the heads, get the heads cut, I understand the same thing. So I'm saying a lot of it is once they understand that you really care about their son, Slim, they all listen. Let me this sound funny, and a lot of people, I hope y'all don't take it wrong, they almost look at you like a daddy figure.
Yep. That's exactly how.
But let me say this: the only way the ones that got this shit together, because you got ones that think they got more than you and all that shit. You got them girls too. So they look at who the fuck is this ragged ass. You got them little fake motherfuckers too.
Right.
Bitch, you ain't even got a job. Fuck is you talking about? Well, you know what I'm saying? So, you got the ones that look you up there and try to, they try to size you up by your culture.
Right.
Because, in our race, culture is inside being black.
Yeah.
What you dress, how you look, what you dress, how you wear your beard, how you wear your hair, what he got on. That's called culture. Mm-hmm. So a lot of times when they look at Torrey and they see him, you know, the ones that got some sitting there. Damn, nigga, he's good look. Okay, yeah, he ain't no bad look. Man, his mama young nigga got all his teeth. But look, okay. so then they start seeing, okay, well, the stuff he's saying, his delivery is great.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because a woman, see, a lot of dudes don't know how to get through the woman because their delivery is sloppy.
Mm-hmm.
See, when it comes to a woman, oh, man, you could not know what the fuck you talking about. But if that shit sound good, you're like, okay. But if you deliver it right, you know, say, well, you know, so
yeah,
you know, they'd be like, okay, I'm leaving the Coach Torrey. You know what I'm saying? And you could have said the stupidest shit, but its delivery was on point.
Yeah.
So I'm saying that representation or presentation is a lot.
Oh, you ain't gotta tell me.
That's like you eating somebody's food, Torrey, for the first time. Before you eat it, you're gonna look how it was prepared.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Somebody said, man, my man got some good food. Now click, it's on my page. Go look at my page. First thing you do when you scroll to the page, you ain't gonna look at the comments. You're gonna start critiquing. Man, them corn, look, see what kind of pot they had in.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay, good. Okay, look, damn, look, she got a little details on the banana pudding, got little sprinkles on it. So
sprinkles.
So presentation is important.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
When I kind of like started like really doing my thing in rec, like I wasn't wearing the regular rec t-shirts. We didn't have like just a regular little layup line. Like we came in like a program. Like I'm talking about, man, warm up line might be like how colleges do it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I like
the way
that.
we come in. You know what I'm saying? We act in a certain way because I wanted them, like I just wanted to carry myself like a real program. You know, even though I wasn't there yet, I knew what it took to get there. And the presentation, if I present this well, I can get more kids, I can get more support, I can get more resources. You know what I'm saying? So like you right on point with that presentation, man.
And you show up and they pushing the ball out the sideline, they dropping it in, layup line, all that. It all makes a difference because they all you gotta understand, even though this is your first year, they watching you. They watching you from the beginning. So, like for me in my situation, I always said I always have to show so that way they know what's going on. I mean, it'd be the best athlete in the world, and my dad was who he was and all that. But if I'm a coach, I'm gonna put everything that I got in it
into it.
Because the coaches that coach me,
you coach
put
too, right?
all the
you coach the females, right?
Yeah, I coach girls and boys on the varsity. So in high school, so it's like for me, I always said, y'all gonna look good, y'all gonna have the shirt, y'all gonna have everything because when they look at their coach, they're gonna say, "Who's their coach?" They ain't gonna talk about the players,
right.
You know, if y'all win, y'all lose. If they play hard, see, my whole thing was y'all gotta play hard. If we lose by 40. And y'all still diving on the floor, and y'all down 30, I know that coach didn't put everything in y'all to make y'all.
Right. You know
because that's the thing.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna just be honest. For somebody that where we at right now, we're talking to Torrey Burns, Coach Torrey Burns, a guy who just won his first
head coach, JV,
head coach,
championship.
Won his first in his first year.
In his first year,
it's been the 3 years. So you know how much time and effort he had to put into kids to actually make them win the first year. Now I want to talk about how my 1 year of a coaching experience, man, coaching is rough.
Coaching is rough.
It's stressful. Man, you lose your voice.
It's a lot that comes with
a lot of your time.
It's a lot that comes with coaching.
Sleeping, you start playing the game back in your head. What could I have done in this part of the game different? What did I do? You know, when you're a coach, you can lay down, not sleep, and play the whole game in your head like a damn tape recorder.
Oh, if you lose, you're gonna play that for like 2 days.
You know what I should have did? I should have took him out.
Man, that's what makes me
different when you coach because you're
like a winner, man. I didn't replay them games so many times in my head. Like I know how not to lose no more, even though I can, but it's gonna be hard for me to lose them games that count because
this is why I'm so happy that you won the championship. Because had you lost, you're gonna play that all into the I already know because I done won the championship. I done playing and coaching. So you coaching, it's like, well, I'm coaching you. What could I have done differently to make me win? I could have took him out. I could have put this one in. I could have did this. I could have done, and now you second guessing. You know what I mean? So like it's a whole game, and that's why I love all the, when you coaching a game of sports and you are competing. Because even if you coaching, we ain't playing no more.
Right.
So what we doing is competing. That's what we do.
And from a mental aspect. Yeah, you compete from a mental aspect now because everything is in your mind.
Yeah.
Because you can't make a layup.
Well, I can make a layup.
No, I'm just bullshit.
Oh, hey, Deon can play, Slink. Deon and Dante used to give Mike Carter on Crash Fit.
Hey, be quiet, man. Be quiet.
I always talk about that, man.
So y'all,
Carter used to be mad as shit at Mike because he couldn't check Dante.
Listen,
don't tell nobody.
Not only, I'm gonna tell you, not only did y'all could beat them because y'all probably have more basic skills than them, meaning from the basic, but y'all had more of a unison. Mike and them probably was arguing like, well, hit his ass. I know.
Torrey, let me tell you something. Well, I'm gonna tell Slink too. Okay, so me and Dante was best friends when we were little. Right. So it was always Mike and Cardo against me and Dante. That's how it was. So we had to beat them, and they had to beat us.
Right.
We was on the same team.
Right, I understand.
When we played all our sports, we was all on the same team. Michael Freeman played middle linebacker. Right. Cardo played outside. He might have played, I know for me, well, when I was a quarterback, he played fullback. Dante was running back. So we were all friends. Torrey was a dog. We had Otis on our team. Man, we won 4 Super Bowls.
Y'all won Super Bowls?
We won 4 of them.
Where y'all won? Where y'all Super Bowls?
At University of Maryland.
Oh, that's big.
Torrey, how many Super Bowls he won?
So you hold up.
Torrey, how many Super Bowls he won, Torrey?
I wasn't on the University of Maryland jump. I came after that. After that jump.
Man, 75.
I was there though. I wasn't on the team,
95 pounds. Man, it was crazy.
Hold up. Okay, let's rewind.
Okay,
because I'm one of them dudes been playing sports for a long time, right? And I count all my chips.
Oh, we were
now.
We won 4 of them.
All your chips in life. How many you got?
I got.
And you got.
Hold on, I'm gonna let Torrey go first. Because you asked Torrey.
You know you got kept that 12 and under shit too. If you want it all,
I'm about to count them.
That's a chip. That's a chip.
As a coach and a player.
Yeah.
All right.
It's gonna take some time. Don't rush because you might forget one.
See, there go Dante right there. He know what's going on.
Okay, original Fab 3 of our Earl. Okay. All right, Dante's jumping in. Torrey had the Sean Taylor tape on that cage.
Torrey was a wild dude. Torrey and
I was going to run into a brick wall for my team. So.
Who was oldest grandson?
Man, that was Earl Van Hughes. Man, he was a killer.
Oh, Daryl Van Hughes.
Kind of hard, Slink. I ain't even gonna lie, man.
And look,
I'm like, damn. I'm starting to even backtrack. Like Jones, I won. I said, damn, I forgot I won that jump.
Nah, they were just killers.
I didn't ask. See, I tricked y'all. I didn't ask y'all for y'all to actually come up with a number, right? Let y'all know, subconsciously, how long in life you actually been winning. You know, sometimes
right since like 11 years.
No. I'm saying period.
Since kid, like we winners. You know what I'm saying? Like
so once you win,
now y'all get it exactly. That's what I'm saying. Now you
see what you saying, man.
Take another kid, Slim. He might be 17. He ain't won nothing. He 12 and under. He ain't won a 1350. He ain't won JV.
Right. So I see what you saying, Slink. Like,
so what I'm telling you is, when you develop that winning mode early in life, what you never do is become a loser. I don't give a fuck how bad the battle is.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to get y'all to see, because if you start winning early in life, you understand the definition of conquering. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes life take a twist and take
Man, I'm gonna tell you. It's about 5 or 6 people. It's Sean, that was a center. And Dante, I know he watching right now. Sean was a center. Torrey,
what position Torrey played?
I played linebacker, D tackle, fullback, tight end. And I also was the kicker, nigga.
See? So
I even kicked field goals to win it all, man. So
it ain't about 4 or 5. So I'm gonna go with Delonte. That's Mike's little brother.
Mike
Delonte. Yep, that's Torrey, Cardo, Mike, Dante. They always gonna be with me because we was all together.
Yeah.
We grew up together.
Sean,
So
like you said, Sean.
Like it's different.
Y'all played on the same team.
We all played on the same team.
Yeah.
And we grew up together and we won championship together.
Let me ask you this. Okay, now I know all y'all played basketball. Now, when y'all played, because when we played, we used to have to play Fort Stevens, Tacoma, Emory. Who else we had to play when you got to play 5 or 6 of them. It's about 5. Fort Stevens, Emory, Tacoma, Petworth. You had to go to Petworth. You had to go to
it was different for us because our main plate was Woodridge.
12 and under?
Woodridge.
I'm talking about basketball. 12 and under. Basketball was different.
Well, football, because that's what it was. In Kenilworth, play the Blitz. Where was Blitz at? Torrey?
What Dante said?
Blitz was low. They was under Banneker.
That's what they was?
The baseball field.
All right.
Oh, he said, Dante Setter said we won everything. Football,
We
basketball.
did.
Everything.
Like, y'all don't know, like, little Greg,
he
never finished the football season, right?
Boy, Greg played for me.
Don't know.
Greg
the
Younger.
tournament was going on, Slink.
Yes.
So every time they made Greg run a lap in that heat, he'd be, fuck this shit, I quit, I'm going to the tournament. But he always played baseball, though. You know what I'm saying? And he was a hell of a baseball player.
He should have played in high school. Hey, if Greg would have played baseball, he probably would have played in college.
But I'm gonna tell you, if you look,
Greg was good.
Listen, if you look at Greg's body, he looks like a skier or a baseball player.
Man, Greg would have did it though. No, Greg would have did it.
Look at his body
because Greg could hit.
He looks like a baseball player.
Man, Greg hit that ball to the other side of the.
He looks like a baseball player.
Greg was different.
He looks like a
Greg
baseball
was different.
player. Yeah, but he stopped playing baseball, all right. He stopped playing.
if Greg would have played baseball,
okay, he said 91.
I tell you, so he said Greg was good. I coached Greg.
Hold on. Dante said y'all won 6 years straight. 91.
Easy.
I'm not saying. Slim.
You about to piss me off.
Listen, Lamar Griggs was the Patriots of youth football.
Man, we owned it.
Listen, I believe that.
Patriots and Lakers of youth sport.
Well, you know what? I gotta give y'all that, but y'all ain't won no 6 years in no Beltway league.
Are you crazy?
Nah.
No,
it ain't one team. It might be 4 teams.
All of them.
Every team winning that shit.
We won every single.
Yeah, well, let me ask
75, 85, 95, 110.
Okay, let me ask
125.
We know I'm not denying what you won. What you won is what you won. I'm talking about level of competition. Did you win in the Beltway League?
Yes.
No, Torrey, we wasn't in the Beltway. Okay. We was in Jabo Kenner.
Y'all was in Jabo.
You was in
transition to
that's
the Beltway.
We had to do the
that's all
the weigh in and all that. We had to do
they always had to weigh in. You know what the Jabo Kenner is? The Jabo Kenner is urban talent. That's talent around DC area.
They still in there?
Okay,
he got to go coach.
Go ahead, Torrey. Go coach, man.
Go coach your team.
Slim, we appreciate the interview, man. We don't win somewhere else. Listen, we're gonna bring Greg in.
Yeah, we gotta get Greg.
We're gonna get Torrey ass out of there.
Greg, come back.
We went to Greg Papa. He gonna pop up. But look, I was saying that what I was saying is, Deon, it was much harder to win a Beltway championship than a Kenner League.
Man, you done lost your mind.
Up. Ask your father.
I call him right now.
Call your father.
I'm gonna call him from your phone.
Call your father. Put him on the jump. I'm gonna ask him. Put him on the phone. He gonna tell you, explain to you. Yeah, call Pops.
Call him right now.
Somebody that I know.
Yeah.
You talking that old shit nigga from Ralph Roosevelt and all them niggas at the carry out and all that. Y'all regular boss. Man, that shit, a lot of them niggas, bro.
If he bet not.
Man, listen.
But I'm calling.
Call his phone.
Right.
Call his phone.
I'm calling right now.
And Dean Lawrence, I got somebody to call too if you can't. I can get Dean Lawrence. All those dudes played in the Beltway League.
Okay.
The Beltway League was much different than.
I'm gonna let you talk to him because.
Okay. Put him on it. Is he on it?
Yeah, I'm calling him right now. He might, hopefully, well, what's today? Monday?
Hope he ain't praying and all that. He might got
Hold on. Nah, that's on Wednesday.
Okay, but that's what I respect.
Hold on.
Damn, he ain't paid.
Your call cannot be.
This man don't even know his dad number.
Hold on, I gotta call him right now.
Probably because you dialed it too fast. But we trying to get Dennis Yakes on the field. One of the guys who they considered by his peers. I'm gonna just tell you.
You said that he was LeBron James.
Your father was considered the best all-around athlete out there. Now you be hating. This dude is terrible. This dude, he like Lil Ernie, man. He hating like a motherfucker. Little bullshit ass quarterback career. This motherfucker threw for 300 yards. Jabo Kenner and won 2 Beltway. Okay, now Jabo Kenner and won 2
Hey, Dante, okay. I didn't know he was in the Beltway.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. There you
Okay.
go. Hold on, we gonna get him right now.
Okay. Red.
Hello.
Hey, Red.
Hold on.
Red.
Hold on. Get on the. Yeah.
Hey,
Dad,
Red.
are you
I
here?
ain't no goddamn dad. Let me talk to him because
Okay,
you try to come in with all that. I'm trying. Hey, Red. You talking about dad and all that? You trying to slide that little blood out. Listen.
Okay.
He gonna see. This my big homie. See, he get mad when I call you the LeBron of the. You talking about my dad, the LeBron of the Earl. He get mad. Man, this dude a vicious hater, Riz. He a vicious hater. Just look. I'm telling this. I'm telling him that they like my son. My son a vicious hater too. He a vicious hater. Look, I'm telling him that I did a survey with all the guys.
This is crazy what you about to say.
Listen, I did a survey with all. Put up there who we talking to. I said, see, he like to always hold the information. I did the survey with all.
I ain't
the
about to say this is my father
no,
on the phone.
No. You gotta put that up there. We talking.
They know what we talking.
One of the greatest athletes. Put this right down. The greatest athletes of all time. Listen, he be hating like a Reg. I asked all your peers that I knew in your time were superior.
Ask him the question.
Hold up. Listen, before we get to the question,
let me slow
I
down.
asked all of your peers. I didn't ask you. Reg don't even know about this.
All right.
I asked all of his peers that I knew in his time that were superior athletes because I come up underneath you and I used to watch. So I knew who was great. I knew who was great, and I knew who was good. Now, if you talking about wide receiver, Babu was good.
You gonna put all this icing on the cake?
I'm trying to
ask him the question.
Okay, all right. He want to go
Beltway League against Jabo Kenner. Okay. Which one was which?
Red. Right. The question was
he dogged us. That he dogged us.
The question was that the Beltway League was a little bit more competition than the Jabo Kenner League.
Dante, I swear, I hope you listening. And tell your father to watch right now.
I'm asking you a question. We got to get told.
Tell your father to watch.
Now, you coached in both leagues. You coached in the Jabo Kenner League when they only had Ray and all them, from everybody from Northeast and all motherfucking local motherfuckers. But when you coached, when they had White Oak and Silver Spring, and let me say this.
Now, let me say this.
Those guys were nowhere near better than African-American athletes, but the competition alone made it better.
Wow, because they was white?
No, because you got a wider span of people all over the globe.
Here we go.
The Beltway League is just what it is. The Beltway.
Okay, we gon' what do you say?
Well, okay, let me ask you. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. Well, just like you just said, Ernie, out there in the Beltway League, we were competing against white folks, and not only we were competing against the white folks, we was also at that time, back in the, late 60s and 70s, we was fighting, playing against the referees and everything.
Right.
But that was the reason why Jabo Kenner became a new league, because one of the kids I was coaching, his father, what was his name? I can't remember. But anyway, he went to Jabo and asked him to start a league for the kids in the city because we was tired of going out there and getting railroaded.
Right.
And so that's how Jabo started. And it had, to me, better competition because the better athletes in the city. You know, but when you went out to the county, you know, they made all the teams with the same color jerseys, same color helmets. You know, they were putting all these restrictions on us basically to get us up out of there. You know, and that was the reason why, you know, at that time, you know, man, I can't remember this kid's name, but his father, you know, is one of the co-founders of the Jabo Kenner League. And, you know, that's when we came back to DC. But like I said, the talent, I think, was the harder hitting was in Jabo. I mean,
listen.
you know.
Listen, no. See, we got off the question. I never ever, not even imagine. I already know we the kings of everything. I wasn't even talking about the talent level or who was in it. I'm talking about the structure of the league. And,
the structure was
right, and the whole overall. And you gave the kids enough. So you got to open. See, one thing about our kids, we're never gonna be able to do everything in life with just people that look just like us. So we got to understand how to learn how to deal with people and racism, because that ain't going nowhere. See, the kids got to learn that early, so when stuff hit, they already be informed.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? But
see, the
Jabo Kenner was a different league, though.
Once we learn how to do our own thing, you know, and I get what you're saying, because, you know, it was a different experience for me growing up, you know, playing in the Beltway League since I was like 10 years old. You know, we would play out Virginia, McLean, Falls Church. We were playing in Falls Church High School Stadium.
Right.
You know, when I was 10 years old, I'm like, man, we in a stadium out here, you know.
Right.
So we was getting exposure, you know, and the white kids, they was fun to play with, you know, they didn't, you know, they shook their hand and all that after they finished whooping.
Right.
After they finished whooping on you. But, you know, when
they beat y'all?
Yeah, they beat us. When I played out there, they beat us like 18-6.
Where you talking?
That's when we had
who you
Mr. Roche.
So y'all lost to who? Who they lost to?
Dad and them lost.
We lost to Falls Church.
Okay, Falls
Church Boys Club.
And what year was that?
Like 67.
Okay, all right.
67.
Okay.
Yeah, I was 10 years old.
Okay.
Yeah, I was 10 years old.
Okay.
And but I'm saying, you know, we were getting exposure. We played McLean. We played Calverton. You know, we played Gaithersburg. You know, we were playing all over the Beltway, you know, and it was great exposure. But we were the only black team in the league at that time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we were the only African-American team, you know, so people want to hear it that way. You know, so, you know, we got a lot of exposure. Then when we came, well, our coaches would have us play, Mr. Banks and them would always have us scrimmage the teams in D.C. So, you know, we went around Southeast and Northeast playing different football teams and whatnot. And, you know, that got us prepared, you know, to play Eastern Branch.
Let me ask you a question, Dad.
Huh?
So, Mr. Banks, because the only Mr. Banks that me and Dante's still watching. So the only memory that I have, and Dante probably has, Mr. Banks was like the owner. He was like Jerry Jones. He was smoking a cigar.
Oh, Mr. Banks coached 85, 75 pounds.
But that was a long time ago, though.
Right.
So when he showed up,
I played,
better know you got to play.
Well, when I played 75, Mr. Plowden was my coach.
Right.
I played with Beanie and Lele, his son.
Beanie Banks.
Oh, that's his son?
You know,
that was his son's.
Yeah.
Beanie was the quarterback.
Man.
Never knew that.
Beanie Banks was the quarterback. He's the motherfucker throw the ball all the way across the field. Beanie Banks.
Never knew that.
Yeah.
Never knew that.
Beanie Banks and Lele.
Lele was
y'all getting some history tonight, y'all.
Athlete.
Yeah, Lele could play everything.
Yeah, Lele was a hell of an athlete, man. Lele was all that and the chip and the sandwich.
Slim, I know all that.
Oh,
See,
I never knew Lele was his son.
Hey, Rez, that's why I feel so happy.
Lele held JoJo Hunter to 14 points when JoJo was averaging like 36.
Listen, Lele was a bad motherfucker. Listen,
Hey, calm
He
down,
was
calm
a
down.
bad-
listen. I'm gonna tell you something. See, Deon. By the time Deon got they was shooting and all that. They ain't done nothing. But I'm telling you, he didn't get a chance to see. I'm gonna tell you another dude. Listen, your father was a bad man, but it was so many guys that was good, right? You had Tony Bell.
Mm-hmm.
Tony Bell was the quarterback, right? You had
Yeah.
you had Lightning a running back. You had Peanut a running back at one. They were two brothers.
Yeah, Peanut.
They came all the way. Let me tell you how good the Beltway League is. Dudes came all the way from 14th Street to play with Lamar Riggs. They lived on 14th and Newton. They came all the way from 14th and Newton. Right. You had Lightning, Tony Bell. Tony Bell was the quarterback, right? You had Lele. You had Slim Best. You had Babu. You had Darrell Van Hughes. You had you had Bobo. What's Bobo from up top? Bobo. What's Bobo's name?
Andre Bond.
Man will knock your head off. Bobo was the first black Ray Lewis, Slim. He was Ray Lewis with no hair. And see, Reds know what I'm talking about. Man, Bobo will knock your head off.
You was a little boy.
Man, listen, I used to watch the dude. I said, see, that's when we used to get up on Saturday mornings, and they used to have, they not only did the games be up there, they had the big stand that they built. They built a stand where dude can announce the games. He'd be 30 feet in the air. Tell him, Reds, am I lying? On homecoming.
Homecoming.
Homecoming, he used to announce, and then you had.
It was a big deal.
It was a big deal. And I'm going to tell you this, Reds, before I cut you off, because this is how we bless. And sometimes we don't even realize how we bless Deon. Lamar Riggs was so much of a good neighborhood. That's why they don't even let our black ass in. Y'all motherfuckers, man, y'all tripping. Them motherfuckers ain't.
All right, Dad, you gotta go. We getting you off. You gotta go. Hey, we hanging up, boy.
Hey, Red. Man, Riggs, listen.
We hanging up on you.
Lamar Riggs was a single family home, which is a very nice neighborhood, right? They said this, and we were on the Maryland line, 2 streets over Eastern Avenue. You got Maryland, so we was considered like almost Maryland guys, right? So Eulens wasn't a team in the Beltway.
But you know, back when I was 8, 9, everybody's parents drove a cab. Everybody's father that lived in Riggs had a cab.
I agree with you, because the Calhouns had a cab.
It was like everybody, was in the same level. People were moving into Riggs and was coming out of Barrett Farms and this and that, and over Kenilworth, they was moving to Riggs, and it was like, okay, we just blended. Because we all, one
so Riggs was a suburb.
Well, Riggs was a neighborhood. It was a
real neighborhood.
It was a neighborhood where everybody really, 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 I'm talking about from the top, from the bottom of the block. I don't give a fuck what street you lived on. From the bottom of the block all the way to the top, the neighbors make sure if they had a little more, they would share. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. If your mother passed and you was getting raised by a single parent, because the average person in Riggs got raised by 2-parent households. Now I know Riggs. Yeah. Now if a woman if a woman lost her husband or a husband lost his wife, what they would do, they would compensate Deon. They would go up there. Do you need anything? Because actually it took 2 salaries.
It was a different situation.
It took 2 salaries actually to keep them homes.
Yeah.
It did. Now and some of the fathers made good money, and then some of the parents worked together. But the average dad made enough where he could actually pay for the house.
Talking
right.
Average dad. Now, that ain't all you niggas daddy. So something. My daddy. My daddy. Your daddy ain't no motherfucking job. He right up motherfucking barber shop, bullshitting around with a pocket full of change. Talking about you with motherfuckers be talking about my daddy was carrying all the bills, man. Your mom was selling motherfucking cakes. And
no.
My bad, I forgot it. So let's get my man off because it's too late. Gotta get you off, the Reds.
Dad. We gotta get you.
Gotta get you off because I don't want to.
Yeah.
You know it's about to get crazy.
I don't want
right?
to interfere with the
8:53.
life that you live in now. Because I respect that, Slim. The moment they come try to take the plaques off the wall. That's what we come on. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Love you, Slim. Thanks for clearing it up. All right, man. Love you.
All right,
See me in red. See what?
So that's different because, hey, listen, y'all. That's my father. That's my dad.
But listen,
so that's Dennis Yates. That's my father.
Listen. Let me take 1 minute. Let me take 120 seconds to explain how important Dennis Yates has been in my life. He has been a guy that, regardless of what goes on in life, he showed me how you still can smile.
Yeah.
Right? Because I'm going to tell you something, people. This is what people don't like to talk. Now, see, a lot of you black motherfuckers done got a few dollars, man. Y'all think y'all cute. A lot of y'all bills paid. Oh, it ain't got nothing to do with me. Y'all must have forgot when y'all was fucked up. See, one thing about me, I ain't never forget when I was fucked up. Because I know how it was to be in a joint with no lights. I didn't have it. See, I ain't no fake motherfucker. I ain't always had a little something. You know what I'm saying? I always been to the point where, I've been fucked up. See, a lot of black people now, they think, because they doing good. That's how it's always been.
You want to know something crazy? I've never been effed up.
No, you're third. Listen, you're third generation. You can say that. You haven't got to the point. You won't really know. I'm gonna tell you where you really understand. Where you might catch a batch. You can mess around in your 20s and your 30s. Where you
people got to know. So
you can mess around in your 20s and your 30s and not understand what fucked up is. But when you get to your 40s, and from your 40s to your 50s, that's when you start looking at your peers and you can just see just about where you at. Now, that's only one portion of the pie economically because you can be morally rich and another motherfucker have more monetary than you. He's some shit. So everybody don't think monetary is everything because some dudes got monetary and they don't have a class act bone in their body. Where another dude could be morally rich, he ain't tripping on monetary.
Yeah.
He done helped people and people respect him more than the dude down the street that got way more money than him.
You're right.
So don't think money is everything. Money is not everything. Money we do need, but that's not the only vehicle you need. The only vehicle you need to make it through life. Let's make one thing clear.
Crystal.
We understand that on a day-to-day basis, you need income to reserve the assets that you have acquired. But at no point in time should you feel less than as a person because you're not what somebody else has.
Right.
Or somebody
don't ever feel that way.
Or somebody your age got.
Because they might be fake.
Or you looking at somebody your age, damn, he got a big old house. That's his house. I'm gonna tell you what you do.
Probably in foreclosure.
No. No, that's not the way to look at it. You know what you do? Man, I'm proud of my man Deon. You be proud for your brother, man. That's how you bring the blessings to you. Listen, I got buddies that I got friends that's millionaires.
Talk to me, Slink.
And I understand why they millionaires. See, you got to get it. I've been gone 20 years. My friends, I got some friends that been doing the right thing ever since they got out of high school. They've been making the right investments. They got the right woman. They had the right property. They invested in the right stock. I mean, they've been making all the right. If you get a 20-year run in anything you're doing, Foz, well, even if check a dude out there been hustling for 20 years, uninterrupted, no charges, no nothing.
Yeah,
he's gonna be more advanced than the dude that got caught 2 or 3 times. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I'm saying that if you always look at now, a lot of us on this podcast, because a lot of our listeners are out of high school.
Right.
We don't have no whole lot of kids. That's another area that we're gonna be tackling this year. We're gonna attack the youth, but a lot of people that listen to us, Deon, are 30 and over.
True.
Let's be honest.
A
lot of people that listen to us that's not family connected are 30 and over.
True.
So when we talk about 30 and over, we talk about the second quarter in life.
Yeah.
Right? Because the first quarter is 1 or 0 through 20 years old.
Yeah. We talked about this earlier. That's why we got to get the youth because we talking about 2 different sides. Now, your side is your side. My side is my side.
Oh, what you mean when you say that?
I say this like.
You were born in what year?
82.
Okay. You were born 28 years behind me.
So You seen a lot of stuff that I didn't see.
No, you were born. You're 38.
I'm 39. I just turned 39.
Okay, 39. So you were born, 20 years behind me.
Right.
So in
you
every
seen
decade, every decade changes.
Yes.
Even if you look at DC, if you listen, you always got to play a tape of your own city. That's where you start at.
Yeah.
In the 80s, it was PCP.
See?
In the 90s, it was crack.
Right.
In the 2000s, we had the real estate boom and all the foreclosures and all those things.
They hit you 3 times.
Baby boomers and all that.
They hit you.
And you started with the pills and all that. Now you got
now we talking.
Now we got the young youth that's into
they're gonna shut us down if you keep talking.
Lean and all that. You got young and the youngest them started doing things. They medicating themselves with Percocets and lean and
a lot of depression
and
too.
weed and funnel. All these different things are different now. When I came up in the 80s, it was Nigerian, Colombian red. We're using top papers. You know what I'm saying?
What's Colombian red?
That's a type of marijuana that's from Colombia, but it looks red. It's red as my hat. And Acapulco gold is this
only thing.
Right. It's considered gold. But back then, I don't think, well, you probably can get Acapulco gold, but now, because in the dispensaries in certain areas, we're going to talk about that too. You got different names for marijuana now.
See, that's the difference between, and that's why this podcast is so good for y'all that's watching.
Yeah,
so you looking at a guy that I never touched no drugs. I don't do none of that stuff.
You's a damn fool. You ain't never done no drugs.
No, I ain't never done. Now I'll drink. That's what I do. Like Craig said, I drink.
Listen,
but
I don't even have to go into dialogue about the drugs I use. But I'm so grateful that I have. Listen, we ain't even gonna waste time. Ain't enough time left on this phone. Ain't enough time left on here, but I'm gonna tell you what I did do in my life, because I had a chance to experience drug use and abuse when I was young. Which drug use was a social piece. Now it's different now. Y'all don't have drugs.
We're gonna use this last 30 to talk about.
Okay, y'all don't usually have drug users. Now in your age, they don't get high. They try to go to the moon. That's why they like perks and they like lean and they like all these different other drugs. But look, when I came up, getting high was a social piece, because you had women that smoked with you, smoke boat with you, smoke weed with you.
So how boat make you feel? I'm just asking because I'll never know.
Boat is different.
What is Love Boat?
Love Boat is like a slower, intense high.
What is it though?
It's PCP. It's made up of 2 or 3 different chemicals, which we got Greg back.
Do you mix it in with?
No. It's like a weed. It's where we used to wet down weed. It's a liquid form that you throw on weed, and then you just actually roll it up. But we got Greg back there. Okay. You trying to get high?
No,
this man tripping. This man trying to get high.
Definitely ain't trying.
All right, this man Greg. This man trying to get high.
Hey, Greg, you with us?
What is boat? Man trying to get high.
Because Greg, I don't know what it is.
No, that's good for you. But you got a lot. That's good. You got a lot of people on here, Greg.
You don't want that right there.
A lot of people on here that have been blessed to come up in different eras where they can look back and say, "Damn, they did that." Just like now, when I look at these youngins, I say, "Them niggas taking perks." You know what I'm saying? They can lean, but you know what it is? It's the culture. You see what I'm saying?
What the rappers doing? They're doing what the rappers doing. They go over there on TV.
Greg, the rappers are the culture. And not only the rappers, they're flipping it. Hip hop is the
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Hassan, how you doing, man? Get him some earphones. Hassan, what's up, boy?
He don't want no part. He don't want no part.
Man, Hassan, you might be our first kid guest on here, Slim.
Yeah, my man.
Yeah, that's my man. Man, that's good. Hey, Slim, I'm proud of you, boy. Every time I look at your kids, I say, God damn, I remember when Greg was standing in the door.
Stop. No.
Look, I remember when Greg was standing in the door. I said, Greg, get the water hose, man. That nigga sleep. That nigga knocked out. Greg said, put the hose on him, sleep. Put the hose on that nigga, he sleep. Greg, he was like 10 years old. That motherfucker did what I said. He came out, sprinkled the water hose on him.
Hey, nah. You don't want none of that though, Deon. That ain't what you want. I prefer you to smoke some weed.
ain't never done any
No,
of that.
Deon wasn't inquiring for the usage. He was just inquiring, trying to understand the culture. And I was telling him, hey, Hassan,
Hassan,
listen, Hassan.
Hold on.
Oh, Lord. Hassan, hey.
Let me get his nut.
No, he all right. Get that pacifier.
Yeah.
You know what he wants.
Give him his nut.
Tell your wife.
Your wife
Tell
take care of him.
hello from All Over the Place podcast.
Hey,
Indeed.
my man Slink Deon said hello.
Yeah, I ain't
From
mad at
All
you.
Over the Place podcast.
I'm gonna get around to you, big shit. I'm proud of you, girl.
You are live. You hear me?
Yeah, I'm the one that be.
Yeah,
you want to smile. Hassan, sit your ass down. Smiling. He's smiling like a mother. He got the beat. You know, we used to call pacifiers B. What did y'all call them?
We call them.
Y'all call them pacifier. Y'all didn't have a nickname for it?
No.
Now
Because-
they call them nooks.
Okay.
No, I don't know what no nooks.
We called them B's.
That's
When
what
I
they
brought
call
them,
them, man.
So it went from bees to pacifiers to nooks.
yeah. Well, now with the kids that's older than Greg's, the tablet is the new pacifier because Greg, you think you Chris Paul with your son? Oh man, Michael Valley, you got a lot of hate, man. You win your little
You got a
bet.
lot of hate.
Yeah, enjoy your bet, man.
You got the little body, showed his bottle, Elmo on them, send them.
He really did.
Yeah,
hey, Greg, you had to buy him a bottle. What you buying?
No, he already paid him.
I cashed out. I sent him his money.
Oh,
You get your own troubles. Bill got me out the way though. Bill got me my bottle, my wet. It's over here.
Hey, Greg, you don't know how to play poker?
Greg, you know how to play poker?
You know how to play poker? No, I don't know how to play poker. I play tunk, though.
No.
Listen, Bill, let me tell you
play tunk.
I'm gonna tell you something.
I play tunk. I like tunk.
Yeah,
Go to bed.
I play doubles. That's what they say.
Yeah, let me tell you something.
Yeah, ream double. Get caught, pay the board.
Yeah, dog with Lil Mike.
But see, let me tell you.
I play to pay the board.
Listen, he talking to dope.
You don't play pay the board?
He talking.
No, I don't play that.
See, tunk is a dope dealer's game, right? Because tunk, you can win the money quick, or you get bobbed.
You get your ass spanked. You hear me?
You be down a wreck.
Hey,
Mike,
we used to be an Earl basement playing that shit, right, Slink?
Yeah.
You get the barbecue on Earl. Earl gonna roll up a woody.
Yeah, he gonna try to smoke you out.
And start blowing big woody smoke all in the air. You gonna be high as shit like that.
Hold on. Listen. We used to do that.
No, for real. He won't let you smoke no weed or nothing and this shit.
Man,
he can roll up a woody.
I don't know what a woody is, so
rest in peace.
I don't know what that is, Greg. So when you say he rolled up a woody, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Like Wu-Tang.
Play tunk. Hold on, Slink.
Right,
I used to play tunk at the rec.
But Jay just be Duke.
And it's $2 a game. But if you got ream doubles, that was $4.
That's $4.
Yeah, and if you got caught, you had to pay $8.
You have a 16 in your pocket.
Well, they ain't playing for no.
You got caught, you had to pay $8.
They're not playing for $4 at Earl House. Earl started out shooting crap in his house. Tunk was second.
Oh, really?
First dude, it'd be 2 games going on. It'd be a crap game at the pool table, and in the back, you got the motherfucker.
Dolan was one of the first motherfuckers to introduce Tunk to Earl's house. Because we used to. Yeah, Dolan. Dolan was one of the first motherfuckers that got Earl to start playing tunk because we used to just gamble on the pool table.
On the pool table. But you know what I used to do in there, Slink? I used to go in there, right? You know, I ain't really gamble. Shoot dice anyway. I go in there, win me a little money, and do some dumb shit so I can get put out. So Nick can't say, "Oh, you won the money and left." Nah, I'm gonna steal this money and get put out. You hear me? Fuck
and when they had so much money, and they had so much, well, you know, dudes had a little bit more money. You could actually win 500 and roll, and nobody know it. You know what I'm saying? They didn't think because they focused on that 3,000 that Earl had. You see what I'm saying? Because Earl be having fresh 20s. I don't know where he was getting all them 20s from.
Mike made old man Joe shit on himself in there.
Man, listen,
we
made Sean the barber smack me in the head with a check.
Greg laughing like
Sean, I had all of my mates. Listen, they were scared to ask anybody. Scared to death of me and Demise. Me and Demise was used to run the. We got a nigga.
Demise, sweetest of Georgia Peach.
We had
talking all types of crazy shit.
Hey, Slink, they said that you was the best roller.
No, listen.
Could you roll dice? Just tell me.
I can roll dice, but I'm gonna tell you.
Was you top 3?
I'm top.
Was you number 1 or you top 3?
I'm one. You know who I say? I say get his ass bust.
1 or top 3?
One day on the playground.
I'm 1B. I'm 1B.
So who's above you?
I think Demise was 1A. If
he
I
can
had
roll
to say
better
a guy,
than you?
Yeah.
He laying flat down. He laying them
Listen.
flat down.
Listen.
That's his favorite slogan. Flat down.
Hey,
Flat
Greg,
down. Laying them flat down.
Greg, it's not even that. Let me tell you something about gambling. If you know anything about gambling, the younger man that gambles has a greater advantage than the older guy.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all
Why
might
you say that?
trust me, it's just the logic of the game. I'm gonna tell you a young guy that could play craps real good. Michael Freeman.
Mhm.
Michael Freeman was younger than all of them.
Hold on,
But
hold
see,
on.
Mike dictate the game.
Mike Freeman or Clutch?
Mike Freeman.
Oh,
Mike and Ant would dictate the game.
Yeah, but see, Mike, we're talking two different levels now. Ant can, and I'm gonna tell you something about Ant. You talking about from Chilling Place?
Yeah.
Ant could buck a 4. That's his number. He could buck a 4 real good. If you ask Ant what number he got more money off,
buck
it's
a
a
4.
4. He could buck
what
a
does
4.
that mean?
Yeah.
It's
Roll a
4.
4.
It's 4. A lot of people.
So he had a hit 4.
Yeah, niggas don't like to bet on 4. A lot of people don't like to bet on 4. But then you got some niggas that love to bet on 4.
4, that's me. That's the Myers. 4 is the number where you make most money on because the fader gets confident, right? Because if you look at
won't gate you or nothing.
that's you the fader. But if you look at, I'm gonna give you some mathematics, Greg. If you look at 4, okay, let's just talk about mathematics.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Because dice are mathematics. A lot of people just be gambling and they just be hyped up. They be so caught up in the thick of the lot. If you go to dice, right, you catch a 4, right?
What does that mean?
I'm going to tell you. I'm going to explain it to you. I catch a 4. I roll
.4.
I roll a dice.
So hold on, Greg. If the first roll is your number,
if you don't roll 7, 11, 2, 3, like 2, 3, 12, you lose. 7, 11, you win off your first roll.
Those are the 5 rolls right there.
Off
that
the break.
Either you win or lose.
Win or lose off the break. But any other number than that, you get a point.
Any other number?
Because I don't know how to roll dice.
Any other number? 6, 5, 4,
9, 10.
9, 10. Those are called points, right? So I'm telling you, I'm gonna tell you, if you're shaking the dice, Deon, I'm telling you, you're shaking the dice. You're shaking the dice.
I'm shaking the dice.
You throw the dice out. 2 deuces.
2 deuces. So that means we got 2.
That means, oh my God, this
your point 4.
Your point is 4. 2 plus 2 equals 4.
So what does that mean, Slink?
Now, that means the number you have to hit before 7 is 4 for you. All you gotta do is shake the dice up, roll them out until you hit 4 or 7.
Okay. I can roll as many times as I want?
No, you only can roll as many times you don't hit 7. Because when you hit 4, no, if you hit 4,
I win all the money.
No, okay. If you
throw win your money.
Let me tell him, Greg, because you got a slow roll. If you throw out a 4, right?
Off the break.
2 deuces, guess what they're gonna say? You can say this if you know what you're doing. And, man, bet 100 I borrowed.
What does that mean?
That means
if I roll 6-1, I save the money that I bet.
If
I bet you 100.
If you roll 4, you win.
Yeah.
3-1, 2 deuces. That's another reason why 4 is one of the hardest points to hit because it only comes 2 ways.
2 ways, yeah.
Right? And a professional fader, usually gates when he see the ace spinning.
Okay.
So a lot of people try to save it. I'm not trying
to save.
I'm ever at Vegas and I roll. Let's just say I roll dice and I roll a 4. I need to get up out of there. Is what you're saying?
No, number. That's the
your point.
You have to keep
trying to hit that. You can get way more bets. A nigga will bet you.
I ain't gonna win if I.
A
person might bet you some crazy shit on a 4 that he wouldn't bet you on a 6 or 8 or a 5 or a 9.
Because you realize the 5 could come 5, 4, 1, 3 deuce. That's
3, 2. Yeah.
People like that. They say, or the 6 can come 3, 3, 4, 2. Or the 8 can come boxcars 5, 3, 6 deuce.
Okay. That's why a lot of
like 8s.
You got more chances of hitting your number.
Right.
So do I got more chances to hit the 4 or the 5?
They both the same.
Okay.
It's the same.
Finish the story.
But it's also, people always look at what you're doing. It's also, too, about the guy that's fading.
Go to sleep, man.
Mean to fade me.
That's the guy that's your opposition. That's
so somebody.
No, yeah, of course. You can't play by yourself. When you throw the dice out trying to get a 4, you got a guy that's making sure that you don't throw a 4 before 7. So he got an option to grab the dice if he think the 4 can
grab the dice.
Meaning gate.
Yeah, like he gating them.
It's called gate. Now you throw the dice out.
So is he the next roller?
No. You still throwing your point. You getting ahead of the game. What you need to concentrate on is the 4.
Just roll my 4.
Roll your 4.
Okay.
Now you threw the dice out 3 or 4 times. Snap. You haven't hit a 4 yet, and you haven't hit a 7 yet. That means you got to keep throwing them out.
So I get to throw as many times as I want
until
as long as you don't hit a 7
or a 7. Now if you hit a 4, you pick up all the money.
But if I hit a 7,
I'll lose all the money. You lose.
But I only bet $20.
Okay, you lose the 20 or you win. You thinking they're always going to lose. You could win the 20.
Okay.
All
right, I'm with you. So if I throw a 4, dice if I throw a 4, I got to hit the 4.
Yeah, you got to throw.
That's your point. Before you get a new point, you got to throw that point, either that point or 7.
If you bet
before you get a new point.
If you bet,
so if I roll dice, so when I go to Merlin Live and I get on dice, my first roll is.
Let me tell you how you just learn how to do this shit, Deon. Just download the shit on your phone. You got a smartphone. My man told me how to play baccarat on my phone. Like I ain't played it in the casino yet or nothing like that, but I've been learning how to play the shit on my phone.
Baccarat is one of the games in.
A lot of Asians
First
play
of all,
that.
let me
They say that's the game to play.
A lot of Asians play that.
Let me explain something to y'all guys that just started gambling in the last 30 years. The casinos are operated on facial recognition. So that means everybody walks in the casino, they know exactly how many times you've been there.
Been in there, yeah.
The first time and all that. If you look at what just happened,
never going to a casino.
If you look at what just happened in the casino about 2 or 3 days ago, a guy was playing the machine and won $300,000, but the machine never went off, right? It never rung because when you hit, it's going to go bing, 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 bing. It's supposed to be a bell to run. The machine was, listen. The machine was broke. So the dude that was playing the machine, Greg, he got up and left.
Donna said, I got to watch out for loaded dice.
He rolled out.
Y'all got loaded dice?
No, that's old school.
Okay.
He rolled out.
That's what you're playing. You got to play with gentlemen, man. You got to play with all good gentlemen when you gambling. Especially when there's a lot of money involved. There's no bullshit. I've been in rooms with niggas with hundreds of thousands. Like, that shit get crazy.
This guy.
Talking about old men that can't even walk barely and they shooting dice, nigga.
Yeah.
I booked the whole crap game.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Can't walk. Can barely walk. These niggas is in there still shooting dice. Like, that shit.
Listen.
That shit get real.
So if I'm a novice, because that's what I am. I ain't never rolled dice before in my life.
Trying to teach.
So if I go to Merlin Live, so I'm not going to go to Merlin Live unless I'm with.
At the casino though, when you gambling, they can't cheat you. The casino can't cheat you. They got to teach you. If you come to the table and tell them you don't know how to play, they got to teach you how to play the shit.
So if I throw my first dice out and I get a 4, should I know?
That's your point. You gotta either bet on you, but in the casino you can bet on all numbers. You ain't gotta just bet on 4.
Yeah.
When we talking about on the street, when you gambling on a nigga on the street, Greg, you gotta hit that point.
Greg, you taking him too fast. He 2 cups in the Moet, and you talk about streets and casino. This motherfucker lost.
This 2 different ways.
Listen, but listen. Remember, anybody know anything about the casino that been gambling a long time to understand the nature of gambling, right? You stand your best chance of winning money in a crap house where there is money, right? Opposed to going to Live or MGM. Now I don't know if how you.
So if I'm on the street, I can win.
Man, listen,
better than I can.
I don't want more money in a crap house where I can. Yeah, I don't want. Listen, I don't want some money in crap house where they used to be organized crap house. Where
that's what I'm saying. Like it be men in there, old ass men.
They don't. They ain't letting them nigga in there with just a burner, a gun and all. Everybody in there is gambling. You might come in there 10,000. I come in there with 15,000. Greg coming in with 30,000. He got 20 in his trunk. He got 10 in his trunk. You see what I'm saying?
That should be crazy.
So that's not something that they advertise.
No,
you just gotta know. You gotta know about these things. Like,
that's the reason.
Then they gotta get invited.
You gotta get invited. Oh, that's an invite.
Invite shit.
Okay. I would never know, Greg.
The reason you don't know about that is because the life you chose, and which was that. The only way people know about that type of stuff is you have to be on the other side of the lifestyle. You got guys in the street. You got guys that gamble. You got some guys, that's all they do is gamble. I'm gonna tell all y'all people that be going to casinos. Casino is really amusement. It's entertainment.
It's entertainment.
And you
it's
can
like the strip club. That shit like the strip club.
Don't get me wrong.
Like the strip club, Greg?
Listen.
I don't like strip clubs. Two strip clubs in my life.
Don't get me wrong. You can win money in the casino. But the people
lose too.
Right. People that win money, the people that win money in the casino are somebody.
Goofies.
No, they either first time, somebody that been in there the first time, you know. They say,
somebody that come all the time.
Beginner's luck, or somebody who's a professional gambler, understand the nature of the game. They might be working battle rack. The professors like to work battle rack. They not, or they might play 21. The winner of Las Vegas slot machine jackpot didn't. Nope. There we go. I'm trying to tell you.
229.
Listen, the man won 200-something thousand. Okay, let me read the play. The winner of the Las Vegas slot machine jackpot didn't know he won more than 229,000 because of communication error in the machine. The Nevada Gaming Control Board said Robert Taylor of Arizona won the jackpot January 8th at Treasure Island Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas. However, because of the error and malfunction occurred that prevented Mr. Taylor and the casino personnel from realizing that the progressive jackpot had been won. So they ain't
pay him?
No. Let me get to what happened.
Crazy.
No, calm down.
He should have paid him.
Listen, calm down. He got paid. But what happened is they had a malfunction in the slot machine. So after he finished playing, it was showing that he didn't win. He got up and left. But this they told on himself. But because of, listen what I'm saying. Because of facial recognition, they seen him go to the counter. They seen him go here. They seen him go there. They seen the Uber that he got in. They tracked him down and said, we owe you 200-some thousand, Slim. The bell on top of the joint wasn't working. It didn't work. You know how when you, Greg, if you play a slot machine.
They honor their bet. They gotta honor their bet.
You know why they honored their bet? Because they didn't know if it was a setup. Because sometimes people will come back and sue them for
like a secret shopper.
Exactly. Man, listen. Could you imagine a lawsuit they would have against them if they didn't pay out? If you won $200-some thousand in a casino, Greg, and you find out a month later, you know the kind of lawsuit you have?
More than 200-some thousand.
It's going to be some millions.
200 million.
Yeah. We'll see what Monica Massey say because she's on top of her game.
Nah, she knows what she's talking about. She said it's multiple hours of surveillance video interview.
I'm trying to listen. They saying the same thing I'm saying. Listen. I'm up on that shit. I'm trying to tell you. I'm up on that shit. But you ever heard somebody that went to the Greg Casino for the first time? They say, "Oh, I want some money." They know you've been there. Yeah. When you go,
I don't even go to that shit no more.
And if I get shot between the day and tomorrow, they kill me. But if you go in a casino, Greg, when you first walk in the casino, you never been there. It's a green halo over your head or red. Guess what green means? First time.
Give them some money. Yeah.
Now you might not win because you might not put in enough for them to win to the point where they've received. You ain't go there and win $10 and win $10,000. But if you go $200 in there, you might win $600-700. You might win $200-300. But if you win, Greg, let me tell you this: if you go to the casino tonight and you get on the penny machine and you win $300, I guarantee you're going back tomorrow. You're like, Slim, I want three penny machines. Slim, I want three. You will go back. This is what I'm trying to tell you. The power.
Get on that bus to go up Dover and all that shit, man. She used to win like a motherfucker on them slaps.
Who's your girl?
My grandmother.
Oh yeah,
but 4,000. Went 4,000 on the slide. How the fuck you do that? Shit, playing the slot machine.
But see, you gotta understand, Dover is a different crowd than what we have in MGM.
Yeah, way different. I'm just saying, like back then, that shit.
Right. No, I'm saying they want the old people to win. Because guess what? It's what they gonna do for the next 10, 15 years. When they don't have a boyfriend, when they don't have a girlfriend, they go to casino. When ain't nothing to do, casino don't close, Deon.
No, I'm with you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can go tonight.
And you know what's so crazy? Ain't no clock in the casino.
I got
never know the
$400.
No,
Yes.
they 24 hours.
Greg, I got
There's
$400.
no clock inside that motherfucker.
Greg, I got $400 right now in my pocket.
Monica, I already know.
I got $400, and I guarantee you, if I go over to the casino, if I do 2 or 3 things, now, if I get on the crap table, I'm gonna be a while, but I guarantee you, I can get 1,000. I can guarantee.
So can I give
But-
you 500 and you go
But
get
listen,
you
but
that.
it's gonna be 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning, Greg, when I get out of there, because I'm gonna go up, down, up, down, up, down. Now, if I go over there and play the slots, I'm gonna lose half my money and I'm gonna quit. I'm gonna say, hold up, they try to.
It should take it too long, and I'm losing.
Why?
Like that.
Because the slot machines, you gotta get a
He
hot.
gonna pee on it.
You gonna get what that boy doing? Something that motherfucker.
Took his damn dice ball.
Oh, that motherfucker said, well, he got a little you, and that motherfucker pissing on the floor. That one, fuck the new place.
Looking up at the ceiling. That nigga looking over at the eye ceiling.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
He realized that's his home.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't understand gambling, and so one day we're gonna have just strictly a gambler's conversation, because a lot of our people lose a lot of
But
money.
I don't got a problem. I don't have like I can stop. Like if I'm in the game and I'm losing, like I lost like $400. If I lose $300, I quit.
$1, Greg. I don't want to lose $1. That's
Greg,
why I only bet y'all $2.
You know how they got the 10 crack commandments? You know how they got the 10 crack commandments? They got the 10 gambling commandments. You know the number 1 commandment? Discipline.
Yeah, I quit that shit. So.
Not only when you're losing, you got to understand to
when
leave.
you winning too, but see, I'm one of them type of niggas. If I go in there and I win real quick, I'm gone. I don't give a fuck what I just won. If I want to do like 500, 300, whatever the fuck I done won, I'm gonna play a little bit after I win, and then I'm like, if I win like the next 2, I'm gone.
Man, let me tell you something. I couldn't believe it.
I'm leaving with something.
I went on the penny machine. I'm bullshitting. I'm over MGM.
Yeah.
I'm on the penny machine. I won $240
off a penny.
Off a penny machine. I cashed. I put that. I hit the button. Now what happened is I won more than that, and it started coming down off the penny jump.
I'm leaving with this.
And that's what my wife told me. She said, "Honey, you can't get on any machine," because her mother's a big time slot player. She went all the time. She said, "What you got to do is, if you're a slot player, I'm gonna give you some game.
They say you gotta let it warm up.
No, what you got to do is you have to walk around the casino where they playing slots, right? And you have to eye a machine and watch what machine wins. And then sometimes a person get tired of the machine, they get up and leave. As soon as they leave, you have to get on the machine. Man, hey, Greg,
if you win, you gotta get up out of there.
God is my witness. I got on a machine. The shit wasn't working. My wife was like, "Honey, that machine is cold." Man, a machine, I heard the dude behind me hit a couple times, but he probably cashed out. He rolled out. You know, some people cash out.
Yeah.
Now, the person was watching my machine. They got my machine when I left. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, when I watched the dude win, my wife said, "Honey, play on this one." Man, God is my witness. I got a machine. $230 on the penny machine. That's a lot, man. You know how much that is on a penny machine?
Well,
the person that's dumping, what do you say? The person that's dumping all their money and leave. Okay.
So you got all their money. Well,
yeah.
That's it. You can't get stuck, though. You will get stuck there. If you let yourself get stuck,
well,
your ass should be leaving where Bunny is or going to that ATM, getting that hell of a fee put on your card. That should be like $8, some old dumb shit to swipe out.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Man,
We're going
to watch this motherfucking game, man. I see.
Who wanted to go? Yeah, we see who won the Golden State game.
I was watching college. Duke just lost to Virginia.
Okay. Slim,
and Kansas and Texas on now.
Appreciate you joining in.
I might try to play me a game of 2K and see if my friends on there. No, I'm a 2K nigga.
Oh yeah, that man too off. Yeah,
I'm Madden guys. I play
Madden. You probably done broke a couple TVs.
We can play.
I'm a Slink. I don't even. I got it, but I don't even attempt to go online. I think I played.
You say some Madden.
My player joint where you make your little quarterback. I played that. I ain't even play online.
Madden is serious.
But we can play 2K whenever
2K
you want.
2K is entertainment.
Because I play 2K. My nephew.
But if you start,
my nephew plays 2K.
But if you start trying to be a player on a team and go out of town and play with the team, that's serious. When you go to that level, because Curtis Binney is trying to play for the.
Hey, Greg, my nephew He's 9. He wears a 12 size shoe. Bill already is with him. His grandfather played for the Utah Jazz and the Bulls when Michael Jordan first got there. His name is
Jason Caffey, son. Jason Caffey or something with Jason Caffey.
No, he went to GW.
Okay.
He played with the Utah Jazz. He played with the Chicago Bulls and all that. So yeah, pretty cool.
Now, but on the 2K though, I don't even play the regular game. I just do the my player joint, like I go in the rec and play against other niggas. So I just make a man, build them up.
I play you online, so I play you online. I dog you online.
Man, first of all,
you got PS5.
Yeah, well,
man,
no, I ain't got no PS5. I ain't even gonna lie. I got a PS5. I got a PS5.
Nigga, man.
When you get a 5,
me so get a 5, man.
Man, listen, Greg.
Get me out the way.
I appreciate you tuning in, Slim. I'm proud of you.
I can get you one.
All right, come on my phone.
Oh, you get a PS5? We talk about that off the phone. Man, listen, man. Appreciate you got a beautiful family, man. I'm proud of you, man. Man, your grandma looking down and said, that little nigga done got it. Because you know she cussed Julie ain't gonna talk like no little regular motherfucker. I've been listening to what I've been saying. That motherfucker. Yeah, I said Julie. That motherfucker, all them cigarettes he went to give me, he done got that shit. You know what I'm saying? Slim.
That's so crazy. That's how you know how get the liquor store was back in the day. Like they would give me that shit.
Man, listen.
Hey Greg,
they knew who it was for.
You remember Nipchi? Remember the little thing? Yeah, it was. I used to have to get Funyuns on the ice cream truck at the bottom.
The ice cream.
My mother's mother.
Man, I used to go to the liquor store. Mama's son, Papa's son.
Like you have to go get all that.
Hold on. Do y'all know who the original motherfucker ice cream man is?
No.
Mr. Riggins. Did y'all know who Mr. Riggins is?
Yeah, Ego Father.
Mr. Riggins is the nigga that got Mark Powell his job for DPW. Mr. Riggins live on Eastern Avenue. He got some daughters and all that shit.
Yeah.
That's Ego Father.
Mr. Riggins is the original ice cream man. Yeah, because you know he was working with DPW back then, but he had an ice cream truck when I was little. He's the first black motherfucker. Man, Mr. Riggins is a cool, much shit talking. God rest his soul. I think he's still living.
The best store ever though.
He got all
Asian American.
Y'all moving PS5. Man, Michael, man, shut the fuck up. You ain't got no games and shit.
Asian American was the best store ever, Deon.
This for Michael Bell. This for Michael Bell.
You need to shut the fuck up.
Go ahead, Greg.
Asian America was the best store, yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, come on, man. Y'all
all times, man.
Cut it out, man.
All time.
Asian America clearly had the longest candy run ever.
They robbed her, smacked her out a couple times, all that. She still opened that motherfucker. That was one at a time.
The little thing right there in the
middle. Look, she banned me from the store probably like 2-3 times. Like you might get banned for about 2-3 days. You won't even see it.
How much? 55.
Listen, the Fleetwood stealing the shit out of mom's door. That's with that one lady. They'd get around that Jones Stiller. They would start smoking that boat.
No bullshit. She had all the candy in that motherfucker. She had pig feet.
Man, she had everything
in that motherfucker. Hot sauce, pickled egg.
Hey,
all that shit. 2-cent candies.
You got to realize
they had chickens. They had real chickens.
Had everything there.
That's later on, but they was one of the first ones that actually had penny cookies. They had penny cookies in that jar. You go get 50 lemons, or you can get 50 of the other joint. You get, man, they used to put them in the bag. How much was it?
See, this is what.
Hold on, how much was the cookies when y'all was buying?
They ain't had them type of cookies when we was going.
Hold up, y'all didn't get the penny cookies, Greg?
No.
Nah, yeah, we ain't know.
With the giant, you might hustle a couple bags.
No.
You get you about $2-3 over there.
Anybody went to Asian America back in the day, as Michael Bullock, Michael Ellis, B. Fry.
Yeah, they ain't had that shit. Like,
They
said 25-cent bag, little small cookies and shit like that. But
they had a big ass jug, right? They had 2 or 3 different kinds. They had the lemon. They had the
we don't know that.
That was the first place I got fruities from. I didn't know what a fruity was until I went to
They had
every
kind of candy there was.
No, we didn't know none of that.
Yeah. So,
All we bought is candy.
well,
We
they
ain't
had,
bought no
they
All
had
the
people,
candy now. All the candy.
y'all time y'all start got there, y'all knocking the little Chinese bar. She only had one leg. She only had one leg.
Hey, she had a big ass machete behind it.
Yeah, big machete behind it. We're talking about
Big ass machete.
America, which existed from the 80s, late 70s on. I think Asian America been
In the
since
90s.
79.
That shit probably closed in like early 2000.
Yep, 2001,
What?
2002.
Yeah, like
What?
early 2000, Joe.
Okay, boy, go on with your family, man, so we can do some
All
announcements.
right, let's see.
All right,
Man.
we all let you,
All
man.
Thank you, homeboy. All right, let's do some announcements tomorrow. We'll be live at 810, 8110 Fenton Street, South, Silver
That's
Spring.
in Silver Spring.
I'm talking about South. I'm getting tired.
You doing tell them Silver Spring?
8110
Southeast.
Fenton, Silver Spring, which is right around the corner from Tacoma Station, right around the corner from
Where we was at Thursday, y'all.
That's right around the corner from Chrisfield. It's not far. It ain't nothing to complain about. It's right around the corner from Tacoma Station. For our guests, they will be fed, and liquor is at
food.
from what y'all been paying at all them other bars is half or 1/3 the price. So you can get drunk for $20. All you petty motherfuckers ain't got no money because it's Tuesday. So a lot of you motherfuckers ain't got no money. So you can get drunk for $20. And if you are original Auto Replace podcast long-time listeners,
we might
finance your alcohol because we're going to feed you. For those of y'all don't know, the food is coming. Fried fish or fried shrimp. We don't know what we're going to have yet. But let me find out what the menu is. Let me call the chef. Chef Craig.
Right now?
Yeah, I'm asking right now.
Hey, man, tell him don't get the wild note on here.
No,
he got the wild note.
He goes.
Yeah, he gets.
Yeah, one thing about
he goes hard.
One thing about our chef, that motherfucker.
We about to get out of here, y'all. It's 9:35. We calling them right now.
We started late, so we're gonna skip some extra time. Some extra time. We're just trying to get the menu for tomorrow and let y'all know what y'all can. Kadana, I told you last week, come up there and get something to eat. I got you at the bar.
Food is delicious.
What's up, Ern?
Hello, my brother. How you doing?
We live, Mitch.
We live. We closing the show out, but what I want to let the people know before tomorrow, because we'll be there, 8110 Fenton Street South, Silver Spring.
There you go. That's south.
Yeah,
From 7
south. He did it twice. He got to slow down. He got to slow down, baby.
You want to get Southeast bad.
So bad. He want to be. He want to be right there.
Man,
he want to be in there.
You know why? You know why it's in my head?
What's that?
Because I hang out with 6 Southeast motherfuckers yesterday. That's why I let them, you know what I'm saying? I hung out with 6 Southeast dudes. Good dudes, though. Good dudes that when you get it, because you know.
So we're gonna go do a show then in Southeast, right?
Right. No.
Over in Woodlawn.
No, we ain't doing none of that. I ain't gonna be there, Basil. I ain't gonna be there.
No, man, it's some good dudes in Woodlawn.
Yes.
No, man, I got some good Muslim brothers in Woodlawn, man. Y'all good.
No, we all good.
We all good. We love our Ward 817 161
Hey, Basil.
I was just with them jokers yesterday with Trayon over at Frederick Douglass Bridge.
Hey, Basil.
He
know if anything happened to me, he got to answer. He got to ring the bell.
Yeah, I got it.
He got to ring the bell.
Hey, listen.
Yep. If anything happened to, hey, Deon, anything happened to you, the show is over. Hey, look, Ernie gonna have to do stand up.
I take this motherfucker on the road. I gotta eat. Listen, you right though. That was part of my retirement plan, stand up, because I got a bunch of jail jokes. I got 5 years worth of jail.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, look, all you gotta do is tell your life from Riggs Park, all them comical jokers in Riggs Park.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. Listen, the question that we was calling you for, because tomorrow we was letting them know. Tomorrow we put up the Deon where we're gonna be at. Tomorrow we'll be at 8110 Fenton Street, Silver Spring. And
next to the Greyhound Station.
Next to the Greyhound Station, which is 10 minutes away from Tacoma Station. I also will be putting something up tomorrow. And I will have a fly. But I need you to let the people know 8110 Fenton Street, Silver Spring. Let the people know some of the beautiful food that we have tomorrow.
Oh, man, most definitely. Tomorrow, what I'm doing is I'm having mint barbecue, and I'm going to have my little seafood crab chowder soup.
Right.
So that's what we're gonna have tomorrow.
Okay.
And so of course, we're gonna have the baked chicken and salad. But I'm gonna do some biryani.
Okay.
That's what they're gonna have. It's a chicken and rice dish. It's a Pakistani dish.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, with some naan.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about.
So that's what we're gonna have. So everybody come out and enjoy. You know what I'm saying? The
tomorrow we
food.
at the same time. We broadcast tomorrow from 7:30 to 9:30, but the doors are open at 5.
And the food gonna be, and we're gonna be selling barbecue sauce.
And we'll be selling barbecue sauce.
All right, there it is.
We got an endorsement from a barbecue sauce.
Make sure y'all come
One of DC's own. Come see Slink Deon tomorrow, 810 Fenton Street, Silver Spring. And tomorrow.
And bring your donations to take a picture because we're doing a fundraiser. Everybody's going to take a picture with the backdrop and give the All Over the Place podcast a donation for doing the show.
Right. Thank you. There you go, man.
Appreciate it, man.
You, boy. You the best. You the best.
You
ghetto,
always get us out the way,
man. The best ghetto fly we ever had, man. That's what I like about it. Man, that joker bad, man. You see that joker, man?
He got us out the way.
But listen, tomorrow, everybody check the fly. Fly will be out. I'm going to talk to the fly, man, now to get that out. Also,
8110, y'all.
8110 Fenton Street tomorrow, 7:30 to 9:30.
Get there at what time? 6?
Doors open at 5 o'clock.
What time?
Doors open at 5 o'clock.
You can get there, get you a drink, get your head right, get started. Food will be served a little bit later after that, but only for our people.
There it is.
That's right.
Listen.
So come on out.
Listen.
Come on out. Bring out $5 donation so it can go to Slink and Deon.
All over the place.
$5 donation. All over the place.
Slink and Deon. All right. All over the place. Podcast.
Listen. I need you to, before we text to my phone the menu so I can get it on the fly. We gone, man. Y'all.
All right.
We love you. Text to my phone. Love y'all.
Hey, that's that good pocket. Hey, make sure y'all come and see us tomorrow, man. 810 Fenton Street, Silver Spring.
Stop asking so many questions and
What y'all doing tomorrow?
We got free food. We gonna feed
Deon
y'all.
will be there tomorrow at 6 o'clock.
Y'all
Come
gotta
see
pay
me.
for your own drinks, but you got free food. We gonna feed y'all. Don't worry about it.
Man,
heard the
come
show.
holler at me, and then
Holler
he
at your
gonna be
boy.
there because he off tomorrow, so I don't know
Holler
what
at your
time.
boy, man.
I don't know what time he goes.
We're gonna try to get you some spaces where we really can look out for our people, y'all. And we're also coming up with a green book, which will supply a contractor that does everything in your community. An electrician, a plumber, a drywall man, an exterminator, a cable man, a 5-stick man. These are the things ain't no question. People like everybody ain't on cable. Some people only pay $50 a month for 5 sticks for the Wi-Fi.
Hey, calm down.
We gotta be
Calm
real.
down,
Hey, DCTV, y'all better holler at us.
Listen, y'all have a great night.
Great night,
we'll
y'all.
see y'all tomorrow.
See y'all tomorrow.
And even if we don't, it's all good.
We're going to see y'all
Thursday.
tomorrow. 810 Fifth Street, Monica Massey, Letitia Smith, Gene Freeman. Come on out. I'm going to feed y'all.
Uh-oh.
We need y'all. I'm going to feed y'all. We need y'all. I'm going to feed y'all. We need y'all. I'm going to feed y'all. We need y'all. I love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in.
Yes, indeed, man.
Thanks y'all
Thank
for
y'all
tuning
for
out.
staying.
Give him something to roll on, Slim.
All right, man. We go
Give him
get
some
y'all up out of here.
like my man Richard Pryor said on Harlem Nights. Give him some traveling music.
See y'all later. Have a good night. See
Love
y'all
y'all.
tomorrow.